Hello, everybody. Guys, good evening, guys, gals, and pals, and welcome back to the Disaster Tour. My name's PT, because I don't have a new one yet, I guess. My name is The Tour, and I'll be your guide today. Please remember not to feed the players, as they will learn to rely on the tour for food. For any meme-related content, please check the Discord, which you can now see. We just got raided again. I'll just restart. We'll run it from the top. I know. Hopefully the session goes better than your Pogo Stuck run. Alright, good evening guys, gals, and pals, and welcome back to the Disaster Tour. I'm your guide PT. Please remember not to feed the players, as they will come to rely on the tour for food. For any meme-related content, please check the Discord, which you can see in the chat right now. Please keep all hands and feet inside the vehicles, as we are not responsible for maiming, serious injury, or death. You signed the waiver, you're here. Anyways, once I'm pretty sure we have everybody, I will open up the doors and introduce everyone to our players. For those who are here, can you go ahead and just preemptively roll me those D100s? All right. All of our players are here, so let's open up our doors and do our introductions. Newson and Lyra do not exist for some reason. Yeah, it looks like a whole bunch of everything's broke right now.
Way to go, Scott.
No, I don't have any desktop audio on. I'm trying to figure that out. You can hear yourself? Can you hear yourself, Parrot?
All the rest of us are muted.
I swear I heard myself for a second.
Okay, should be fixed now.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yep, there we are. We're here now.
Now I gotta figure out
why me and Lyra are invisible. The doors took us with him.
Guys, guess what?
They're dead!
Hardware acceleration.
Oh,
yeah, Sky and Rosie, me and PT were going to wait until the end of the stream to tell you guys, but you're out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we're banding off, you know?
Well,
I was just hyping us up and everything.
I mean,
Sky's recasting us.
Sky's not out.
So we decided that we have we're not quite. I'm not gonna shut up now.
We've decided that
there
Boost
weren't
Mommy is
enough
the way
men
to
in
go.
this stream. You needed less women and more men, right?
Yeah,
I was literally about to say we weren't misogynistic enough, so we gotta keep
Think about that.
Well, I mean, Sky's just getting transferred to a new project.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's
we can't technically
Oh.
fire Sky.
Uh-huh.
we can't fire
but-
Sky.
But Rosie, your production has been coming up short, which means we have plenty of reasons to fire you.
Oh, damn!
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, Eli.
Rosie was the first one here. If anyone's job is safe, it's Rosie's. Barrett and
Oh,
Sky get the
so
exception
good.
because they were streaming.
Oh shit! Well, looks like you're
I
on
love
the
being
chopping
an
block now,
exception.
Isaac.
Done.
It's alright, fire me. I dare you.
Fire me! I dare you.
Isaac's like, I would love to have my Monday nights back.
Damn.
Anyways, let's introduce our characters, and I'm gonna ask the question at the end this time.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh
Oh,
my god,
shit.
it's amazing.
Nobody can
So
think about
first-
anything.
So first we have Elliot Burning Oak, the half-elf wizard played by.
It's Isaac. I'm cool sometimes, not really.
And Isaac, here's my
Pretend to be,
question
though.
for you. Take 2d6 damage or double it and pass it to the next person.
Oh shit.
2d6 damage. Checks character sheet. Yeah, I can take that. I'll pass it on to the next person.
All right. And then we have
Oh my
Lyra Dream
God.
Shadow, the Kalishtar wizard played by.
Hi, I'm Rosie. One who's a CS on the internet.
I'm sorry.
All
So
right.
just
And
roll
Rosie,
less
take
than-
4d6 damage or double it and pass it to the next person.
Wait, why would you... Oh, wait, no, yeah,
Um,
you passed it on. I forgot.
You know,
Yes!
Oh damn.
interesting. I'll take the 46. I'll take. the
Oh,
46.
damn.
No! That's not how we play.
Everybody is clearly
I'm-
passing it to me. The damage soaker.
Too late.
Damage soak.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be
Yeah.
a rock wall.
The damage squeegee.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, do I
everything-
actually go ahead and take the damage? I'll do
Oh
it.
yeah, no. Roll me 46.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god!
In real life.
In
So
real
PT
life.
stabs you.
BT shows up at your house.
Good news, y'all. I'm at 8 health.
Oh dear God! Wait, no. We were having a long rest.
Wait, yeah,
like
did we
at the
already
end
have a
of
long
that.
rest? I don't know. I
We
was
were
real,
having a
real
long
hurt.
rest at the end of it.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah,
take it
the end of
before
the
the
long
long
rest.
rest, though.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
No, you're taking it after the long rest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say we hadn't done the second roll for the night, so I don't know that I'd risk the before the long
Oh my
rest.
God! Ferret has to roll to see if Tholena falls in love with him too. With Nom.
So true.
Oh, it's so close. 91.
Oh,
Damn.
tragic.
She's thinking about me.
She's warming up. She's warming up. She was like, man, that weird, that little kobold, you know?
She's like, actually, that was the first guy to ever stand up to me.
That was the first guy to ever hit on me too. being a goddess of death and lost souls, you know?
Happens to the best of us.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm getting the rolls sorted. Apparently, when I added in all the extra stuff, it just royally fucked everything else.
Oh, that's so fun and funky.
That's okay. This is okay.
Look, chat, you guys are familiar. I'm a professional streamer and so are all my friends. So there's always a little bit of
Yeah.
stuff.
You know?
We got it. We got it.
I'm gonna
You know
get a
what?
PC
I'm just.
soon.
You know what? Chat. You don't really know. Like if you've been here or not been here, and it's pretty quick, you might not even notice. But I'm just happy the fucking doors work.
Yeah.
That's the only goal. Except the second goal where I get to say, hey, who was it? Hey, Newson. No.
Yes.
Wait.
Nope.
Elliot has
Yeah,
a
No, it's
Very good.
Elliot.
It's Elliot.
he
Hey,
did.
Elliot, what happened last time?
Well, you see.
From your
Um,
perspective.
Wait,
See here.
I have a quick question. Wait, did me taking the damage stop introductions or?
Oh.
It
'cause-
did. It
Good
did, in
point.
fact.
Oh,
Good
Yeah,
point.
that's
Yeah,
that's
no.
I was like, I'm just gonna let it go. It's
And then we have Nom Dream Shadow, played by the Kobold Ranger, played by.
me, Gentleman Ferret, or Jeff. I'll take the 2d4.
You don't have to.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it
That's
just
just it?
stops
It
being
just
tapped.
the buck stops
Oh.
with Lyra.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
I legitimately think that would be an amazing magic item.
Nom dives in front of Lyra.
A magic
Aw.
a magic item, a magic item that if you pass the wisdom saving throw, you get to decide whether to take the damage or double it and pass it to the next person. So if
Yep.
you keep hitting people who have a high wisdom and they keep succeeding, eventually you're just gonna hit someone for like 1,000 d6s and vaporize them.
I say
Can
this
you-
session we just open the box like 5 times.
Can you use
Or it's like a
command on
curse.
somebody to ask them to take it, knowing that they have a low wisdom save, and then when they take
No,
it,
you can't. You
Well,
can't
I love
command
the idea.
You can't command
I love
someone to
the
take damage,
they wouldn't
I
know
love
that
the
it would
idea
do
of like
damage to
being the
them.
wizard.
but you can't.
I
You
love-
can't
wait.
command someone to take a hit.
Yeah.
Anything.
It's-
that
I
could,
love the idea of
it's-
like being the wizard and purposefully like looking into the thing or whatever the mechanism is to try to up the damage, like you're gambling.
True, you could use it as a weapon.
Mhm.
and then-
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it was meant to be a weapon. I'm thinking it's like a sword.
That just
Interesting.
stabs you if you fail the wisdom save.
Yes.
Well, I think it would be funner if it was like a little thing, like if it was like a little box, and the only way to get rid of it is to
Yeah.
like get someone to accept it. But you have to get rid of it in
Oh.
a day or take the damage. But if you get
So-
rid of it, damage doubles.
The sword's
Mm.
You
the
know.
sword's name is synaptic feedback.
Okay.
That was what's synaptic mean?
It's all
Your
those
mom. It means
in the brain.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then last but not least today,
Who
we
said
have
your mom?
Newsin, the Minotaur Sourcebarian?
Sourcebarian.
Barberer?
I would like a haircut.
Barberer.
please.
Barber.
I
here to
hardly
barber
know
you.
her.
Borcerer?
God.
I hate all of those.
Sorbarian?
They're all bad. Sorbary. That sounds like ice cream. Sorbet.
That's the one we're going
That
with.
one the best.
The Minotaur Sorbarian played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea.
Yeah!
Oh
All
wow,
right,
thank
now
you
that-
so much, Ferret. I really appreciate it.
It's
Now
really
that
the
we
star
are-
power of this production.
Oh my god.
Now that we are caught up on names, go ahead and give me that recap, Elliot.
Well, you see, we murdered Elliot's stepfather. You know, pretty chill thing to do. Start out a session, you know. There was a whole lot of attacking and like knives, and Elliot has no idea what any of that means. All Elliot knows is the man's dead. And then Ferret tried to commit suicide by taking all of this shit from the dragon.
No, it was just the
Knowing-
heart, not everything.
Oh, sorry. It was just the heart. And he knew it was lethal to try to take, and he tried anyways. He nearly exploded, but didn't. It was quite nice.
Oh no, I did explode.
Oh, you did?
But
Oh, yeah,
Lewin
and then you
helped
got
me.
fished out. That's what it was. Yeah.
Dragged out by the
What a-
ankles.
True. And then we buried the dragon. And then Elliot's uncle showed up, and I had a nice little discussion about Elliot's lineage, or his stepfather's lineage. How they're all dragons and yada 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 yada.
Well, they're not
except
all
the
dragons.
Uncle. The uncle isn't a dragon. The firstborn son in each
firstborn.
lineage is are dragons. So you know, good for them. But anyways, the real plan was to go back to the city, claim it in Elliot's name, and then you know give it back to the Minotaurs or whatever. And then what am I going to the plans for? This is supposed to be a recap. No, that was it. We talked to my uncle, Elliot's uncle. Anything else? Anybody? You got anything to add?
No, that's good.
We have a lot of money potentially.
Yeah.
Yep. Potential money infinite. Also, I turned into a dragon. That was a thing that happened last time.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's really caused an uproar in my community because now nobody can tell whether I'm a cow or a dragon because I'm both in every
Wow.
way.
Yeah.
Of course. You're absolutely both.
A cowdrin?
And definitely
Also, I
not-
just have to say I laughed out loud when you said, "So good for them." Being dragons is the most nonchalant way to address that.
Guess who
It's
else
like-
didn't have hardware acceleration on?
Was it you?
Rip.
It was me.
Nice.
Your mom.
Accelerationless boy.
Wow, your acceleration is bliss.
Nailed it.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Rosie, you seem tired today. Are you tired?
I'm so tired.
Did you stay up like 10 minutes past your bedtime yesterday? It seems like you're kind of
It
tired.
was-
Oh, yeah. I feel like
Chat, I'm just gonna say, in terms of combining
hate
things, like we've been doing in this campaign every time they multi-class, we could think that Sky is either a Cowdrin, or, and this is my personal favorite, just a Drow.
Oh no. all
Drow
drow are
V2?
canonically dragon cows now in this universe. Do we have an Underdark in this universe? I don't think so.
You haven't looked for it yet.
We have not. We certainly didn't make it, but I guess that doesn't mean it's not there.
There are things from the Underdark in this universe already
Oh boy.
that you've interacted with and met.
Those little mushroom boys.
Little mushroom boys.
Oh!
Little Myconid boys.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They came from
The little
cave.
mushroom boy.
Little
Little
mushroom,
mushroom boy.
Little mushroom, little mushroom boy. Next time we go see them.
Oh, you guys stop making me laugh. I'm in pain.
Look, it's not our fault that you hurt yourself climbing, okay?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, but I'm making it your
No.
problem. though.
Making it.
Wow.
Guys-
If I was a mod here, I'd send you to the embarrassment corner.
Rosie,
Yeah,
Oh
it's kind of
my God.
embarrassing.
Rosie, for you to make it my problem, I would have to first have empathy. So I think I'm good.
I would put the embarrassment corner at the top of a small mountain that Rosie would have to climb to.
Oh, that's brutal.
Rude. That is
That's
so
so
rude.
brutal.
All right. Anyways, you guys wake up in the morning as the fire kind of dies out from where the tea was made the night before, and you are good to do as you wish.
Okay.
Make
Let's
sure you
go.
grab the tea set.
Let's
It's a
go.
nice
Let's
one.
go gambling.
Oh yeah, we can add that to the. Well, I can't carry that. Can you carry that, Elliot? Because I'm really with the wings.
Yeah, Elliot can
Okay,
carry
cool.
a tea set. That's fine with Elliot.
I'm not gonna lie, folding up these big ass wings and carrying these is actually gonna, like, I kind of underestimated how heavy these were. They're gonna take all of my carrying capacity.
Yeah, well, maybe we
Sorry,
can
keep
combine
happening.
the two ideas that are happening right now. Because
Mhm.
Nom said he wants to go gambling, so maybe we could gamble the dragon wings.
You know?
We know exactly
Who?
what type of gambling
I don't
Mom
know.
wants to do.
Well, yeah.
I think Nom's
mean-
right. Open the box. Do it. Do it.
Oh, we could open.
it.
Wait, I'm
Okay.
okay. We can.
Okay.
Well, I think
Before you
that-
open the box, every
Yeah.
encounter within the box is set up to be a hard encounter for the whole party.
We're short one person
I
right now.
will leave you to make that decision on your own.
So what you're saying is it's illegal for our party, but that seems fine to me because, yeah.
Because you want
I don't
some
know.
magic
I'm pretty
powers.
good at. I'm
So what
pretty
I'm
good at
hearing-
kicking ass. um,
So what I'm hearing
does
is we
every
could squad wipe
does every
now.
encounter have to be a fight? That's the real question.
Yes, every encounter is a fight, and if you don't defeat the creature, it is released into the world.
Oh man.
What if we
Yeah.
convince it to go back in the box?
None of them are convincible.
What if we seduce it?
You can always try.
What if we have sex with the monster?
Alright. Well, I was thinking about taking out for a nice candlelit dinner, but I mean, we know
Yeah,
where Nom
geez.
stands. He met a god and
Nah,
was like,
Nom is
"Hey
right.
Nom is just trying to find every opportunity to work on his flirting skills.
I can't
We'll
wait
also
until
mention that we
me
have
and PG have to role play sex.
I've been very clear about how that gets handled every single time.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
I
you
know,
were
it's
there the
sweet.
first time when I had to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for
Um,
PG to fade to black with me.
I would rather die.
Hey, don't insult my boy.
damn. Yeah.
It's okay, Barrett. I'd fade to black with you any day.
That is a great D&D pickup line.
Mhm.
That
Oh
actually
my
is a
God.
really banging D&D pickup line. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of gas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I will also mention that we have 0 healing without Lulin.
Yeah. We should
Yeah,
definitely
that's
not
true.
open the box right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, okay,
As
so
much as I want
I
to.
guess to be fair, the items that are just by themselves will have less difficult fights. It really depends what you guys roll into. when you
Oh,
open
so
the
when
box.
people redeem multiple items, they're attached to a monster. Like all of the ones are attached to one monster?
Correct.
Oh, I thought they all went in individually. Got
Nope.
it. So
Things that are the $15 redemption,
are grouped.
all of those items are grouped under one monster group.
Okay, got it. Okay, that makes more sense. I was under the incorrect assumption that they were all individual items pulled out. That makes a lot more sense.
Of why the encounters are deadly.
Yeah.
Hey, Ferret, what's your constitution out of curiosity? What's Nom's constitution?
And remember, Lyra did just take 14 damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
I'm
14.
broke up
100%.
and you tripped
Oh,
and fell.
also I have a question. Should that go to my arcane ward or to my actual health?
Well, your
or does it not
arcane ward
matter?
goes away when you rest, right?
I mean, yeah, you remake it though after the long rest.
So it would have happened while you were sleeping.
Okay.
You wake up and you feel like you have just been getting shocked all night long by whoever was sleeping next to you.
Oh,
Sweats nervously.
interesting. I think Lyra's gonna groan a little bit and say "Oh man, I did not sleep very well."
You look down and Nam is nudged in between you guys.
Nam is just like, make room for Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
But you guys
Okay.
can open the box if you want to.
No, we're not doing that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Let's not die today.
He's like,
We
that,
just-
that seems like a
we-
good way to perish after successfully defeating.
A dragon.
Yeah.
We just didn't die. Let's not attempt to die again.
Are you
The
sure
box
it's
just
so
resurrects Elliot's uncle.
You mean his dad?
Father.
Or yeah, your father.
Yeah.
Do you guys? Would you guys?
Close
like
enough, close
Would you guys like a list of everything that is in the box right now?
Yeah, that would be sick.
Okay,
That
individual
would be
items
Narnar.
is the zombie scroll, the wand of flame carrot, the belt of stars, the origami skulls, the plate armor of the phantom knight, the potion of web, the lodestone anchor, the Medusa rope, the true sword, and the crossbow of whispers. Everybody good on that one?
Yeah. Is there a place we can actually read that?
Yeah, it's in
your
our
notes.
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Nice.
in the
making-
magic box.
Oh, I see
The
it now.
notes.
I see it.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
will add the most recent item to that as well.
It would be cool to have the jug of blue bison. That's the only one I definitely remember. There's
Combined items
yeah.
are currently
From the ghostly coin down, right?
Greg's Grug of Gralchemy is paired with
Oh. I see.
Greg's Grug of Gralchemy is paired with the the ghostly coin and the amulet of protection. And Sir Foxgloves of Violent Mage Hand are paired with the jug of blue bison and the can of assorted nuts.
Nice.
Oh yes, that's
then
the one we really want, I think.
And then the last item by itself is the... Oh, I had the name wrong. It is the Gauntlet of Mana Handling.
I love mana handling.
And that
Mana
is
handling,
everything
I
that is
hardly
within
know
the
her.
box right now.
You really didn't sleep well last night, did you, Lyra?
No, I did not. Oh,
You're lighted up. I might be able to wrap you up in these wings and like carry you if you need to sleep.
yeah. Well, I'm okay. I think I'm just like I don't know. It feels like I got like beat up. I don't know. Which I guess we did. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yes, that did happen.
Usually, I feel more peppy after a fight. I don't know.
Yeah, you really got in there. You were swinging.
Yeah, yeah. Well, should we head back?
Yeah, I
Are
think
we?
that'd be probably for the best since it's like half a day's trek back and we gotta lug all
Yeah.
our dragon goods.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are you guys heading out?
Yeah.
You doing anything else before you head out?
Was there anything that needed to be dealt with, Elliot, with the in regards to the magical pond? Newson kind of gestures to the water over there and like the elemental or water creature that your dad
No, it's
been-
dead.
Oh, okay. That's just dead. Okay. Is did you all
I
get
assume there's
that?
nothing in the water.
There's nothing in the well. Do you recognize the bodies in the water?
I don't. Do I?
SCP
I'm not
moment.
I'm not doing that.
You
bit
do
right now.
not.
You
I'm
can
not doing that bit right now.
reference it, Isaac. You won't get. Okay. Well, I guess I wanna peek into that like pit that's in the room. What was in
Yeah.
there?
What
Okay.
happened to that book that he had? I want
He had a
to
book?
find that book.
Garrett is in chat screaming, "You do not recognize the bodies in the water." Okay, so Lyra, give me a perception check as you look into this pit.
Alrighty.
I will assist.
Oh, thank you.
Neither of you have
This-
dark vision, right?
Nom is also assisting.
I don't, but I can
Wait,
cast.
what?
I can.
Do you
So
wanna-
Newson is gonna look down in this pit and be like, "Man, it's really hard to see." And then, like, as she's like focused on trying to see, little globules of light come out
Oh
of
my
her broken horns and float
God.
down into the pit.
What is a globule?
I think that Lyra's gonna try to catch one on the way and say, "It's so pretty."
When you try to catch it, it passes through your hand.
Damn.
Roll dexterity to see if you fall down
Yeah.
the hole.
So when you guys are looking down into this pit, it does appear to just be a basement of whatever building this was.
Okay.
There's a bunch of broken furniture, a bunch of cobwebs, not much else.
Okay, so no like containers or anything that we think would be interesting.
No.
How
Okay.
like deep down is it?
It's about 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still curious about if we see the book that he was holding anywhere.
Where are you looking for it?
From like being up close and personal with him the whole time. I remember he had it when he was casting the spell by the lake. Did I see him carry it into the house with him when me and Lulin chased him in there?
It was you never saw him drop it.
Okay. So the likelihood is that it probably fell into the pit with him.
Or joined him when he transformed.
Is there a way to undo that? Or to retrieve things from a transformed creature?
Roll me Arcana.
I'm really good at that, guys.
Can I do that
Yeah,
instead?
can I posture this to
Yes.
Lyra? Can I be like, I really think we should look for that book that he was using to summon the elemental, but I don't remember seeing him drop it before he fell in the pit and then became a dragon.
Oh yeah, quite a lot of transformation spells will just, your gear just kind of, stays with you. But let me think
Oh.
about it.
If
Maybe
only there was
there's a
someone you
way.
could ask about
Oh,
transformation.
you know, that's true. I mean, did you come with us?
Elliot's just like standing at ready. It's like, all right, we're going sometime. I don't know what they're doing in there.
Do you want to help me with this role? Hey Elliot, hey Elliot.
We have a question for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's
we,
up?
we want to get this.
What happens to your stuff when you wolf out?
For me, it turns into me. It stays with me.
Okay, no. The question is, we think that that's where your dad's stuff is. Can
But
we
he's
like
dead.
get the stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, that's a great question.
Alrighty, I'm
well.
rolling for it. Oh,
Oh
so
my
bad.
god.
Why did you roll? It's fine.
Because I have a really good plus.
There is no way that you know
What's
of
your
to
plus?
re-polymorph a dead creature.
I'm at 12. That's good to know.
Also, Elliot, roll your rolls for the day.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
shit, you right.
Those are two very middle of the road rolls.
They always are.
Oh,
At
it was
one
a
point you had
19
like a really
together.
high and a really low one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 19 together. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw the 19. I was like, that's pretty good.
I know. I keep doing that
That's
too.
pretty good.
Hmm. There isn't a way, Lyra, for you to maybe pull the book up with your book, is there? I'm just curious about what. I mean, that book obviously directed him to a source of power in this area that the Minotaurs obviously didn't know about. So it would be.
I mean,
maybe
I can always try. It's easier if I have some more to go off though than just what it looked like from the outside. Did you catch a title?
We heard him saying it. And Elliot had his arcane eye active, so he understood what was being said.
Ooh.
Right?
So
That's
maybe we
helpful.
could repeat the spell that he was saying
Yeah.
to try and find it in the book. Just I feel like if we have this knowledge,
Wow.
you know.
To be clear, for those who
Trash
got
talking
close,
us in
for
chat.
Nom, you got close to him. You saw this book. It didn't look like a book that was like printed. It looked like a private notebook.
Oh, like his
Shouldn't
personal
be a
notes,
problem
maybe?
though,
It
right?
was his
Well, yeah, your
personal
book can
notes.
mimic personal notes.
Not if they don't exist.
They do exist, though.
Not
They're
if
just
they're a part of him.
do items cease to exist when they become a part of a transformed person / creature?
Where would they exist to?
D&D has never clearly established rules on what happens to them.
This,
So
I feel like this is like a I mean, but they don't stop existing because when you turn back, they're still there.
I will let you, Lyra. I will.
Yeah,
let
but
you
wait,
give
here,
me...
I'll posture this to you, Sky.
Okay.
When a book gets wet or damaged, the same thing happens to Lyra's book. Which means if you cannot hold the book, if it is now a chunk of flesh, what's it gonna what's the use to Lyra's book?
I guess that's fair.
Right.
Is it possible? If we have parts of the spell, could we reach for the spell itself and then infer like what it was after from
Well,
that?
if it was okay. Well, here's another option.
Elliot's walking
I
in.
could
He's
try
just
to
like,
find.
what are you? So why were you in here? I don't understand.
Well, he fell down in the hole, and I thought maybe he dropped the
we're
book
just
in the
looking
hole.
in the basement. It's
Also, look what I can do!
Is there anything down
And
there?
Newsom just like floats a little light over to you. I didn't know I could do that, but apparently I can do that now.
Yeah, that's nifty.
Yeah.
As Elliot does like little prestidigitation of like a similar effect. Yeah, that's nifty. Anyway, did you see anything down there? As Elliot looks down into the hole.
No, it looks pretty empty. But okay, wait. Going back to this though, I could try to find like another book on it, just more information about rituals like this.
Yeah,
That
that's
might
fair.
be good. I mean, he had to learn it somewhere, right? Maybe
Yeah, or some
Ooh.
variation.
He told you guys where he learned it.
Cool. Well,
Blink.
we don't remember, so it doesn't matter. Anyways,
Wait,
what's this building
I might
used
be able
for?
to dredge it up. I might be able to dredge it up. One second.
Right. You dredge it up.
Well, I mean,
If
yeah.
nothing else, we
Yeah.
could maybe ask your uncle because he said he went with him on all his information finding missions, right?
True.
So
Wait,
maybe
wait,
he
wait,
could
wait,
point
wait,
No,
us.
was-
I-
was
as a
she his
reminder
mind?
from the
He was
party.
I'm pretty sure
the
he learned it
spooky
from
guy, the spooky
the
guy.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
As a reminder to the party,
uh,
he learned the spell from the
From
Ganassi.
The Ganassi.
Oh.
He got the spark of divinity from the god.
Oh,
cast it.
okay.
Okay.
Anyways, what was this building used for before?
Anyway, should I snoop on I was able to
So
bring
rude.
Squall's like books because I wanted to say fuck you, but maybe I could snoop on her stuff.
Sure.
Some more.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we snoop
Might
and
as
walk
well.
if we're not gonna stay around here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, what was this building
Bag.
Sorry.
used for?
Why are you telling us to find the bag? You just told us that anything he had in his possession is now permanently attached to his dragon body. How could
And
we
also,
retrieve the bag?
I'm desperately trying to get to the basement because you guys didn't ever do a search.
Okay. I'll jump in the... If you want to go in the
I was-
hole, I'll get in the hole, Elliot.
Well, I'm trying to, but people keep interrupting.
Oh, that's my
So-
bad.
PT, can I get to the basement?
You can jump down into the basement.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Roll
Also,
me an
what was this
acrobatics
building
check.
used for? What was this building used for?
It looks like at some point this building was a tavern of some kind.
Really
Nice.
old booze?
Real old booze. Elliot is falling to the basement. Like
Yeah.
he tried to balance on a board to sort of get clear of them, and then he's just slipped and went right between the rafters.
Can
I
Nom give
grab
advantage
him?
by just saying, "Hey, be careful"?
Sure, why not?
You know what? I am going to refuse the help and decide that's why Elliot got a 3.
So Elliot,
He's gonna like turn around and go please, and then slip and fall into the basement.
Always careful. Bam.
so Elliot, you slam into the ground in this basement. What are you doing?
Right.
Nom's
The
gonna-
lights are
Nom's
still
gonna
down there
jump
for
down
you.
as well.
Roll me 2d6.
He also has dark vision.
Roll me 2d6.
Well, I don't think Newsom would remember that, to be honest.
You take 6
Right.
falling damage.
Nom's gonna jump down as well to see if Elliot's okay because
Nom, give me an acrobatics check. Nom
Man,
just
bad
deftly
roll.
lands next to Elliot.
I told you to be careful.
Yeah.
And
I
then
feel like you
Nom
could
has,
really
Nom
learn
has
something
dark
from
vision,
Nom.
so-
I learned so much when I asked him questions. You should ask Nom more questions, Elliot.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, as Elliot like takes a few steps back, why don't you come down here?
Okay. I've jumped down.
Does Nom see anything
There's
like?
nervous
right
when you're
away?
looking over the edge.
I'll catch you.
You don't see anything right away, but roll me an investigation check.
Will
Can I also roll investigation on this?
You can.
Oh, great. I love doing that.
Love investigating.
Alright. So, Nom, you really don't see anything. But,
Okay.
Elliot, you can make out in the corner of this basement, it almost looks like, you know what heat's coming off something and it looks wavy, like distorted?
Yeah.
The-
Heat
In the
distortion.
corner of the basement, it looks like that.
Elliot gonna go investigate which corner? Northeast, southeast.
The corner closest to the lake, so that southwest corner.
Cool.
So when you walk over to investigate it, Elliot, the very first thing you notice is that there are tattered pieces of cloth laying around this distortion.
Does this look like the clothes that his stepfather was wearing?
No, it does not.
Okay.
There's not enough cloth. There's not enough cloth there. But you're smart enough to realize that this looks like the cloth of one of the bags.
The bag of holdings? Okay.
The bag of
But is
sliding.
it... That's what I meant.
The grab bag?
The grab bag. Is it torn?
It looks completely shredded.
Okay.
But this
No,
weird distortion is floating.
this, like,
It's floating above
mirage.
the corner, about 3 feet off the ground.
Elliot's gonna toss a rock in.
Okay. When you toss this rock in, it comes out the other side of the distortion, but it comes out the other side of the distortion with almost this purple glow to it.
Interesting.
Ooh, shiny! Now I'm gonna pick it up.
All right.
Can I
awesome.
also
Nom,
jump
give me a
down?
Maybe
Nom,
don't.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Elliot was a little bit too slow on the draw.
Yeah.
18.
All right. I am sending you a message.
Oh boy. Nom sees shiny rock, he picks it up.
What does Elliot like sort of know what's going on here? He would try to sort of investigate like what kind of like magic this is.
Roll me Arcana.
What? I rolled a 5.
That's
Dang.
rough.
Oh man. Yo, plus 12? That's crazy.
I know. It's kind of it is kind of crazy.
Elliot, it's weird. It's almost you're almost sensing more of an absence of magic than magic itself.
Oh. He's gonna just do a little cantrip. Let me just look at my cantrips to see which one for flavor. He's gonna do a little mold earth into it.
No, I'm told. Oh, into it.
Yeah.
Damn.
As you mold the earth into it, as soon as the earth touches it, you feel the magic fizzle.
Oh shit, boys. Boys! We got something that absorbs magic.
Yeah, I'm
pretty
feeling kind
impressive.
of weird. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that rock up right away.
Nom,
What do you mean you feel
Nom and
weird?
anybody looking at him would realize that the rock in his hands is no longer purple.
Is Nom
Is that
purple?
like a mood ring?
It looks like a normal rock now.
Is
Yeah, is
Nom
the
purple?
yeah.
Roll me perception. Nom, you don't have to. You'll realize this is happening.
Perception.
There are traces of purple that look like they're running up the veins of Nom's arms.
Nom, drop all your magic shit right now. Anything you have that's magic, put it on the ground right now.
If he touches
Nom.
it with his hands, won't that be a problem?
Just
Maybe-
take off your backpack. Just put everything down.
Nom does so. And is like, Mimic armor, get the hell off of me! Get off of me! I don't know what's going on. Just get off.
It unwinds from you and just launches itself across the room. Where it takes up the form of a chest.
Here,
I want to hang out with the mimic armor.
If we get the luggage, I love the luggage. Oh my god, are we gonna get the luggage?
Sorry, Nom died, but we got luggage.
It's so the
If
best
Nom dies,
character.
technically all of you would have luggage and baggage.
Oh no.
I hate you.
That was a good one.
That was good. Elliot's gonna cast Remove Curse on the boy,
All right,
on Nom.
Nom, you know what that does.
Sick. I didn't know Elliot had that.
Neither did I.
You forgot Elliot had that? That's literally how we fixed all of
There's
the
plot
minotaurs
point.
that were turned to stone.
I forgot about that part. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot that
That
went
was-
on there.
Nom stops glowing and he goes, "Huh? Well, that was crazy. But I feel fine now."
You feel good? Are you sure?
Yeah, I feel good.
Elliot's gonna cast Levitate on you.
Are you accepting it or fighting it?
Trust me, Nom.
Nom's chilling with it.
No, I'm just being
No.
floating up into the air.
Okay. Well, it looks like magic sort of interacts with you pretty normally now. Now, don't go touching magic rocks.
At least not any magic rocks that come out of that thing anymore. That felt weird. I felt like nauseous for a second.
Is
Do you
that
think-
all you felt? Was there anything else?
I felt unmagical.
Unmagical.
You're always special. Don't say that.
Yeah. He's always special, but we call that innate. Wait, no, inert.
Well,
Well, I guess I'll put Nom down. End the spell. You gracefully float to the ground. I would drop you like a rock, but apparently the spell doesn't allow that.
So the bag is bad, or not good to touch.
Yes, bag is bad. Well, I mean, unless you don't want to be a dragon, I bet it would fix that.
I'm still deciding about how I feel about that one, to be honest.
All right, then maybe don't touch the bag.
I
yet.
mean, if you are a dragon, you'll live forever and watch all of your friends die.
Yes, Nom. That is definitely the thing that I have been grappling with all night.
It's all right.
That
it's
is,
all right.
I did realize that, and it did give me feelings. All right, I had big feelings about it, and I was gonna talk to everyone about it, but I'll put it all out there now, I guess.
Elliot sort of looks around. It's like, yeah, like that's kind of life, Like Nom's gonna be here another 20 years or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
Lyra probably has 60, 70. How long do Minotaurs live?
Usually 150 or so.
So you and I would be the last two, really. Oh, and Lulin, I suppose.
okay,
Yeah.
look, there's no
Lulin
saying
would
that
get
all
killed in a battle.
of us. will
Yeah,
But,
I mean that's fair.
there's no
Most
saying that
minotaurs
all of
don't
us
get
would
to
become
old age,
dragons.
but
Hey, Lyra,
we can live
us two
100
going out
years,
first.
150.
I would just like to point out that based on classes, Nom is the only one that doesn't gain immortality at some point through their class line.
Oh no.
That's
Damn.
It's so sad. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
but
If we would have gotten a dragon heart, we could have. Just saying.
well, there's more dragons in the world. We now officially know that. So
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer not to murder my brother, though.
well,
I
there's
suspect he'll be a
That's
much
there's
like-
other
peaceful.
dragons besides your brother. Your uncle.
Yeah, but
just
You don't
don't
have
know
to be
him.
there.
Well, I'm sure.
I don't have to be
Look,
there.
You could murder Newton and just bring her back. Just hope you got the right. Hope it went into the right one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
No,
now
it's
that I'm a dragon, I can like sniff them out.
Sniff him out.
Try it.
Yeah, I might be better at finding them. I don't know. I don't know what all this shit does.
Was
Yeah,
not
yeah,
holding
fair enough.
anything from the dragon. I don't
Yeah, I was
remember.
wondering if we could hold the bag if we like wrap it in some dragon
No.
Because isn't
Let me be clear about the situation. The bag is gone. It is shredded.
Yeah.
Whatever is
Oh.
in the air right now is just a side
Magical
effect of
essence.
the bag being destroyed.
okay?
Nom pulls out like a dragon scale and goes, Newson, can you smell where this dragon is? If I hold this up.
Are you guys coming back out, or am I coming down there?
I thought you jumped
You
down.
jumped down there.
Yeah, you
didn't
said you jumped down.
You never had me
Yeah.
roll, so I
just-
didn't.
You're a
I was-
barbarian. I wasn't gonna have you roll. I was just gonna have you
Okay.
land.
That's fair. I wasn't sure. I was waiting my turn patiently.
No,
Okay,
that's my bad. No, anything less than 20 feet, just assume you superhero land.
let's go.
No, I'm probably the same thing. It's basically the wizards and the paladin that need to roll.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, I will go over to the scale and sniff it.
Now, could you find the dragon?
Well,
Let me
I
survive
feel
it.
like okay.
Yeah, it's buried 80 feet that way.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say.
don't even need to roll. That was gonna be my exact answer.
Nom goes, wow. I think
Oh, you are
so.
good.
I'm rolling it anyway. Oh, I got an unnatural 20.
Yeah, that motherfucker's right under the hill out front.
Dumb. There is a dragon buried, like less than 100 feet from here.
Nom's jaw drops.
I know. I think I have
Let's dig it up.
innate dragon tracking skills
What?
now. Do all dragons
the heart.
know where the other
Crazy.
dragons are all the time?
Holy cow.
Oh my god, I'm like a dragon
No offense.
bloodhound. You know, it wasn't an insult until you made it one.
Well, I wasn't sure.
No, it's only if you refer to me as a cow specifically. Like, if you use it, you know how, like, you can just, like, say, you know, fuck, but then, like, if you look at someone and you say, like, you are a fucking idiot, right? Saying
Yeah.
it
You are
does-
fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot.
I say that all the time.
So
Wait, that's-
direct news.
That hurts people's feelings.
Okay, both because I imagine that the Minotaurs are very Midwestern, and because they don't know what cows are, I imagine the Minotaur variation of holy cow is just, oh dear.
Oh dear.
So, you know, if you look at me and you call me a cow, then it's an insult. But if you just say cow in like in passing, I know they exist. So
What if I
You know.
look at you and call you an elk?
I am not an
Well,
elk,
elk
but I mean,
isn't
I
a
guess that would be
compliment.
the same as me looking at you and saying that you're a lizard.
I'd be chill with that. So, go by the
Exactly.
golden rule, I guess that's fine.
That's good, because that's what every other Minotaur has called you.
hmm
He's actually a salamander.
All right, how do we get out of this hole? Are we taking that?
I mean, I could
Weird
probably
thing?
just lift
What-
you guys up, but I could throw you.
Oh,
Elliot
do it,
kept
do it.
sending to
do
the
it.
kobolds, by the way.
What? What was that?
Elliot cast sending to one of the kobolds.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, you said that bag needs a lot of magical energy to create. What happens if it's torn asunder? We found your old bag, and it's been ripped up. Can I capture this magic?
You-
That's it. Out of words.
You need go now.
So let's leave.
I pick up Nom and I underhand throw him out of the hole.
That bag magic going to expand until reach critical mass, then disappear.
Nom does like a superhero pose when he comes
Oh,
out.
for
of the-
sure.
As he just gets tossed up and lands in front
Yeah.
of you, arms still in the air.
How cool did that look?
That looked really cool. That was good.
Thanks.
So I
I've been
realized I was
working on it.
muted. I said I was gonna catch Nom, but I was muted, so that's okay.
You just catch him like figure skater style and lower him to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Newson,
All
I
right.
think we got a new team move.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
I'm so down for that. Let's do it. Elliot, am I throwing you or are you going magically?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll try to catch you.
I do the same thing in underhand throw Elliot.
Elliot, roll me an acrobatics check.
Yo.
Can I give him? Oh well, you did pretty good actually.
You actually land pretty well.
It's because I'm underhand throwing. You know, I realized that I was overhand throwing you guys before, and
Yeah.
like I was going to football style.
So
but like
Elliot,
when I
you land and you're like falling forward and then falling a little bit back, and then Newson just jumps up behind you, and the wind from Newson jumping over you just pushes you into a standing position.
Damn.
We need to go. Magic bad. It's gonna like explode.
Oh, yeah.
according to kobolds.
Okay.
How,
Oh,
how
okay.
bad though?
You will die.
Oh man.
Cool.
All right. Let's
Well,
skedaddle.
I walk out of the building
Devil.
and fold up my 200 pounds of dragon wings and like fasten them to my back.
You'll lose. Remember, when the DM takes 100 pounds of silver, he gives 200 pounds of dragon wing.
That is true. It was worth it. Elliot's dragon was clutch, and I'm glad I remembered that I had that giant silver spike with me still.
Also, in which one of your notes is all the prices for everything?
I have it.
Okay, can you send that to me?
I can. Let me pull out the notebook I have it written in.
Preach.
Yeah.
All right. I am home, I am comfy, and I am ready for D&D, immediately followed by, and then you will die.
There it is. I don't
Alright.
have the weight for everything, but I
That's
do have the
fine.
numbers.
I don't need the
Okay.
weights, I need the gold values.
Ah, okay. I will type it out and send it. I'll just put it in the...
I remember about how much money. Well, as soon as you send it to me, I'm going to put it in your guys' notes.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you directly then. I was just going to put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I need that somewhere referenceable.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you guys are heading out?
Yes.
Yes,
Alright.
quickly.
I need somebody to give me. I need one of you to roll me a D4 and one of you to roll me a D100.
Oh my god, I got the D100.
Okay.
That's
I'll
the
do-
lowest roller today.
Should I do the 4?
Yeah, you do the
you
4.
Okay.
Oh, good roll on the 4.
Yeah.
I'm rolling higher than I did last time.
You did. It was a good middle of the road roll, for sure.
Alrighty. So as you guys head down the road, so as you guys are heading down the road, you see storm clouds begin forming to your south, and by the time you make it about another 3 miles, it is pouring water to the point where you cannot move. Like, continuing is dangerous.
Do we think we're far enough away?
No,
Guys, we've dealt with this before. It's easy. Mold water. Shape water.
Oh, true.
roll me
Just
perception
as we're walking
as Elliot
forward.
cast shape water.
Who's rolling that?
Anyone? Whoever wants
Oh,
to.
okay. I will percept.
Oh, terrible.
Dang, my rolls are bad today.
Alright. Nom, Lyra, Newson, you don't see anything. Elliot, as you are casting shape water, it almost looks like the clouds above you form into a face.
Oh.
Poseidon.
Down. I bet we could go down. Mulder! We digging, boys.
We dig in? Oh, geez, okay.
That will slow
Where's
your, that will
Guspacho when
slow
you
your
need him?
progress pretty significantly.
Fair. I think we should dig anyways. And then once we're underground, we're going to change directions. Instead of going directly towards the city, I think we should go east. And then, once we've gone east for a bit, we come up and we go south.
So I feel like I'm gonna give you guys a better description of this storm. So the storm above you is, for those who have experienced it, almost like a hurricane. Gale force winds, water pouring down. There's probably about 4 inches of water flowing across the road at your ankles. You're being
Wouldn't
pelted
that-
by rain.
Wait, wouldn't it just flood behind us then?
Well,
That's why I'm giving you a better description of the storm.
Perhaps we should go up instead. Like in a
Up
tree,
where?
maybe?
In a tree,
Yeah.
I guess.
What about lightning?
Oh,
I mean,
he
if there's
was trying
many
to
trees
start a
around-
mudslide. It's all coming full circle.
Yeah. Oh, Elliot is gonna tell the party about the face in the clouds. By the way.
I
Okay.
immediately look up.
Is it
Yeah.
nice?
Is that still there?
It is not. It is not still there.
Um. I was gonna say
So
Nom
is there any?
chucks a knife straight up, but I feel like that's not a good idea.
God.
Okay, what if I guess is there any shelter nearby?
If only there was some sort of tiny hut.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we could do that. but-
So roll me perception to see if there's any shelter off the road.
Okay.
The storm is moving fast, so you know you won't have to take shelter for long. Thank you, thank you. So Lyra, you see what kind of it's not like a cave or any sort of solid shelter, but you do see a clearing that looks a lot more dry. It's kind of a raised clearing under a pretty heavy canopy of trees.
Well, okay. We could go hang out in there, and I can do a hut if we want. Didn't totally want to spend the spell slot, but it's okay. We can do a hut.
We definitely can't outrun the rain. What if I stepped really high?
Well, I don't know. Try it. Never say never, you know.
I try high
What
stepping.
direction is the storm moving?
The storm
It started
is
in the
moving,
south.
It started in the south. It's moving north.
Okay. Why?
I don't know.
Is that on your Christmas list?
No, I went on the Amazon. I was like, "This will be so funny. I'm gonna find a random camera."
Oh my god.
All right.
Wow.
So you guys wait for a bit, and the storm passes.
Oh yeah, I'll do a hut. I'll have done a hut, so we're not soggy.
Nom looks out of the hut as the storm is passing and goes, "Yeah, you better run."
Also stick my head out and yell, "Go faster!"
We definitely just angered something.
The storm above you stops.
Oh man.
It
Come on,
it's
Nom.
reverse psychology.
No, wait, guys. No, it's water. No, maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's a visit.
Oh,
All I'm saying. Like
You're
maybe go
right.
out and say
Visit
hello.
from what?
that goddess lady,
Who?
the Lena, I
No.
think her name was.
No, made a friend
A
or an enemy.
With
I'm
a
not sure
god?
which.
I think she.
Yeah,
I think she
What
likes
did I
me.
miss?
Nom peeks out of the hut and goes, "The Lena, is it you?"
There is no response from the clouds.
I don't think it's
I
my.
think she's playing hard to get.
Are you messing with me right now? Because I know
I've never.
no lady plays hard to get with me.
Oh, because you just steal their hearts, right?
Yes.
Yep. But if you have to steal them, aren't they playing hard to get?
No, because I get them. I get the heart.
But if
Wow.
It's usually not very hard.
so, it's not hard to get. Okay.
All right. After
Wow.
hovering above you guys for what feels like several hours, the storm would have absolutely passed by now had it been a normal storm. The storm just heads off, this time going west.
Never eat soggy waffles.
Can I like
Yeah, I mean, that
test?
seems like
Can I
sound
like
advice.
test the wind speed? Like, what direction is the wind going?
Right now the wind is going
Remind me which way the storm's going.
West.
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 Also west. Okay.
Both west.
It seems normal to me. I don't know. I feel like that's right. Huh.
All seems above board to me. To the city.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. Okay.
All right. Give me the two people who didn't roll last time. Give me a D4 or and a D100.
I'll do the D4.
Okay, I'll do the 100
You
then.
for what?
Oh!
D4D's nuts?
Ooh.
You can't make the exacerbated noises because you're always
Yes,
the
I
one that
can.
does it. Oh, okay.
I could still be
Sorry.
like, just because I do it doesn't mean I'm not disappointed in myself when I do it as well. I think we need
Oh,
to, yeah.
you
Maybe
know,
you
that's
should
fair.
have like a little bit of pride in your work, I guess.
Some of it I do, but your mom jokes I do not. I don't say your mom joke and go, man, that was a good one, Jeff. You should do that more often.
Get docs,
All
I
right, fair
guess.
enough. Makes
Nah.
sense to me.
All right. As you're walking, and because you were delayed by the storm, night's starting to fall. A rough and wild-looking woman approaches you and asks if she can share a fire with you for the night.
Stand down, Nom.
I was like,
It's okay. She's not a child. She's not a child.
Were we gonna
Tom's
stop
a
for the night, or were we gonna
dog.
keep going?
Nom goes, how old are you?
She looks back at you and she goes, "I'm 34.
That's not child age.
That's older than
if it'll
you."
sweeten the deal, I caught some rabbits."
You're in. I'll start the fire.
I do like rabbit. Do you have any alcohol? Since I'm an alcoholic now.
Now?
Since I'm alcoholic now.
I haven't been around people very recently. I don't have any alcohol on me.
Why haven't you been around people?
I enjoy sticking to myself. Out
Are
here
they
in the
scared of
wilds.
you?
No, I don't think so.
Do you all?
I'm
Can I
more
roll
scared of them.
insight? Can I roll insight?
Sure.
There it is. 16.
She doesn't seem to be lying.
Guys, I think she actually is scared of people.
Greg,
Elliot.
they debated opening the loot box and then decided against it because they didn't want to die right after.
After not dying, yeah.
Yeah, and more specifically, while Lulu wasn't there.
Yeah, so that he could revive us.
Elliot, we should tell her that there's a bunch of people everywhere and then steal her stuff.
What part of stand down don't you get? She has rabbit meat. I'm fucking starving.
All right,
I've been living off a heart attack for weeks.
We can.
I want some meat.
Think about, we just left the city not that long ago.
We've been busy.
3 days.
Lewin cooked us a beautiful meal at his house.
Okay, maybe it's felt like weeks.
Elliot, I'm a little concerned about how your appetite is growing. I swear to God, if I wake up and you're gnawing on my leg, I'm gonna kick you.
Nah, I don't like beef anymore.
Well, thank God for that.
I do.
I'm just gonna ignore that comment.
She's-
All right,
she's
let's.
still-
It's
she's
good
still
sometimes.
She's still standing there waiting for an answer.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
starting
why
a
not?
fire.
All right, she walks.
Like,
She
Elliot
walks
is
over.
starting a fire.
She walks over and kind of finds just like a stump off the side of the road and sits on it and begins unstringing her bow.
So, eat rabbits off.
I eat rabbit all the time. Sometimes a deer if I get lucky.
you know what's her name?
I fucking hate you.
What? Some random ass woman shows up and you expect me not to ask her name?
I
was
by
gonna
this,
do it
I
too.
suppose by this point I should just have it expected.
Yeah. Also, if you're
Look,
afraid of
okay, I
people,
greet
why would you
for animal
approach a
names
group
or
of
not.
strangers on the road?
Well, I don't like the bigger cities, but human contact never really hurts anyone. And also, sorry for answering her first. My name's Bryn.
Bryn.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet
Well,
you, Bryn,
nice.
and
Bryn
I'm
Bailey
sorry
Ross.
that you're out of luck on the human interaction front.
Well,
As he goes back to starting a fire.
you're all humanoid.
I
Well,
guess that's fair.
That's true. That's true.
You're people who speak languages, which means you're better than a squirrel.
Yeah.
Well,
Ah,
I beg to
squirrels.
differ. I talk to squirrels all the time, and must I say, that is a beautiful name.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Which one of you is cooking the rabbits?
That's me.
She's going to pass them to you and give me a perception check.
You got it, boss.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It
You wanna-
rolled off of a 20.
Do you want to
Sorry, it's fine.
re-roll that?
No, it's fine, but Elliot is going to try to sleight of hand one of the rabbits away.
Okay.
Steal-
Elliot,
Yeah.
these rabbits weren't killed by a bow or a trap.
Interesting. He's still going to try to slip one of them away.
No, I'm
Roll me sleight
So
of
are you-
hand. Okay, yeah, you managed to just sneak one away.
It's because Nam
Nice.
is like, so are you good with ranged attacks? Is that you used a bow?
Well, a bow's safer, quieter. It kills them in one hit.
I agree. I used ranged attacks as well.
Oh, where's your bow?
Oh, I don't have a bow. I've got these bad boys, and Nam kind of like lays out a bunch of knives.
I mean, they're fancy, but they're just knives.
Yeah, but
And
it's
Elliot's sort of like...
it's not always about the the knife. It's about what you do with the knife.
Yeah, when in the hands of an expert, even the dullest knife is dangerous, you know?
I
It's
prefer
true.
to keep my knives sharp.
Well, I keep
Yeah,
my
it's
knife
for the
sharp as
best.
well. It was more of a figure of speech, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't talked to people in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a few years.
Fair.
So what's
Now, how am I cooking this up? Stew? Roasted?
whatever you do, I like mine on a little bit of the rawer side.
Ah, relatable. As Elliot's as Elliot's skinning these rabbits, he's gonna try to do like a little investigation, see if it was magic that killed them.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
How in God's name? That's fine.
Wow. Can I also have a
Damn.
peek at the rabbits? Like
You
I'll
can assist if you want to give him advantage.
sure. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll be like, "Oh, here. I've peeled a rabbit before."
I still
Elliot,
haven't rolled much above a 15.
I've
You've
peeled a rabbit before.
you've only ever heard stories about things that died from fear. But this meets all the requirements. It looks like their hearts just stopped. But you can't detect
that's
any
fun.
any magical traces on them.
So you know any scary stories?
I know a few.
Oh, I
What's
love
your
stories.
favorite?
Oh, well, there's this one. There's this one from down by. Oh gosh, what's that town called?
Elliot's gonna make eye
Ison
contact
Moat?
with Lyra, and message. Maybe go inside your mind for just a minute and observe yourself observing this conversation. Something's not right.
Okay, okay. I'll do some metacognition. Just
Nom's like inching a little bit closer as she's telling this story.
She kind of leans in. There's a store. What is that town? Ison Moat?
Oh yeah,
Ison.
the
I don't think that's
the one
name.
down by Stipvale.
Yes.
Eisenmont.
Well, there's a story from when Stipvale was originally trying to form the settlement that they sent out hunters and lumberjacks, and they came across a clearing in the trees. And in the center of this clearing was the best lumber they'd ever found and the best hunting they'd ever seen. But as they began to chop down trees and hunt for game, hunters and lumberjacks began to go missing. And each morning after they'd gone missing, they would find a white rose at the doorstep of their house. Now, some say that the protector, the guardian, the monster, whatever you choose to call it, is still there. Some say it's moved along in search of greener pastures. But nobody has hunted or tried to chop down trees anywhere near that clearing since. And the people of Eisenmont treat it as hollow ground.
Doesn't seem like a scary story. It seems like a.
Well, it was scary for all the people who died.
Yeah,
I
probably.
suppose, yeah. But
I don't
I'm on
imagine
team.
either.
I'm on team protector. You know.
I don't really fear death though, so I think it'd be fine.
What about you all? Have you hunted anything rare and dangerous lately?
Yeah. A
I don't know
father.
if
Well done.
you could really refer to it as hunting. Oh, especially since it's not native to the area.
Well, what about
Well-
what about you? Do you know any scary stories?
It's a good question. I mean, not other than like the classic elven stories about Ganassi attacking cities with the ruthlessness of soulless constructs, but I'm
What
pretty
is-
sure those are inflated.
Oh,
What-
I have
what
one.
is it- what-
I have
what's
one.
a Ganassi?
Oh, they're like people, but they're also like the world.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. They're sort of like elemental people. But wait. Okay. Okay. I do have a scary story. Whenever it's my turn.
Oh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have one after Lyra.
Feel free to share. Are the rabbits
Okay.
almost done?
They are. And Elliot cooked them into like a little bit of a stew, but he set aside a couple.
She kind of reaches. She like pulls a bowl out of her pack and holds it out to get some of the stew.
Yeah, he'll
Oh, you
force
said a
them over.
bull. I was like, what? She pulled a bull? out
She
of
kind
it?
of starts eating it and she goes, not as much meat as I expected to get from 3 rabbits. And she looks up at you, Elliot.
Well, here's
anyway,
one that
here's my
you
story.
said literally like wasn't even done.
Lyra, tell your story.
No, I was joking. What are we gonna say, Elliot?
No, you're telling the
What?
story now.
Elliot was
Tell
gonna
the story.
go on.
Wait. Okay. I'm doing it. Okay. It was a dark and stormy night. And there was this couple, and they had gone out in their wagon to go stargazing. Um, but of course, it started raining. They had to put um, their big heavy blanket over their wagon, and then from outside their wagon, they hear a screeching. It's like something metal is being dragged along their wagon.
Are
And
they not making wagons out of wood anymore?
No, no. Like, God damn, I'm trying to adapt this story. Okay, it's an adaptation.
I know.
Okay, fine. It was a tearing wooden sound. And then, oh shoot. Okay, wait, I messed up this whole
I'm
story.
not very afraid yet. Anybody else?
It's like, wait a second, I messed it up.
It's okay. Take
You're
your time.
right.
Restart.
First,
I haven't heard
story.
stories from someone else in a very long time.
Yeah, so first they heard a story about a murderer that had a hook hand. And then and then all that other stuff happened.
That were they close to the
Yeah.
ocean?
I don't remember. But anyway, then they got killed by the murderer, I think.
She leans over to you, Nam, and goes, "I bet the murderer was a pirate."
I agree.
Yeah, anyway, that's my story.
Well,
It's
what
spooky,
happened
right?
to them? Were they fine?
Oh no, they died a horrible death. Yeah.
Oh no. What about you, Nam? You said you had a story as well?
Oh yeah, I got a good one.
Wait, does Elliot Noam introduced himself?
Oh shit. Hold on, we'll get to that later. I have a good story.
Newton gives Lyra like a comforting pat on the back, like you did good.
Elliot looks like somebody just fucking shocked him as he realizes what just happened.
Hold on, Elliot, we'll get to that. So, there once was a little boy kobold that lived in Koboldia. And one day,
What
he
was his
decided
name?
he was...
Mon's
Mon.
great.
Yeah.
Mon.
It goes both ways.
No, that pause was so he could decide what letter he would change N with.
Okay.
I do like Mon the Great though.
Mhm.
That's good.
And the little boy Mon decided that he was going to run away from home. And as he did so, he left the city of Koboldia, and he went out into the woods to try and fend for himself. And after a couple of weeks realizing that he didn't know how to properly hunt for himself and he was soon going to starve, he returned home to almost everybody dead. And he walked into his house, and both of his parents were dead on the floor. And he ran away again because he didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't find his brother, and he didn't know where anyone went, and so he left forever.
Did he ever learn how to hunt?
He had to, or he would have died.
Oh, interesting.
Doesn't sound realistic.
Shut up, Elliot.
No. You know,
I'm just saying, like-
they say sometimes spirits do help those who need it.
It's true. Well,
Perhaps
I've met a couple of them.
perhaps a spirit helped Mon.
true. As Elliot sort of like hands over the rabbit he set aside to like roast lightly.
She pulls out a knife and just begins very cleanly cutting it just straight off the bone. Like when she's done with the bones, there's literally no meat left on them.
Effective.
Well, you know, if you're going to kill something, you should use every part of it.
You know,
agree.
rabbit stock is really tasty.
We
Perhaps
make
you
a
can keep
stew.
some from the stew.
I think Lulin would definitely like that. Lulin just nods. He makes a great rabbit stock. When we get home, we'll
Oh,
toss it
I
in the
just
stock
assumed
pot.
the minute you sat down, Lulin fell asleep again.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say it about Lulin then.
Well, I'm more than happy to leave you with the stock and all that.
Great.
We appreciate it. How can we repay you?
Oh, the company's more than repayment enough.
Okay.
It's just
Tell us more about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, originally I'm from Stipvale.
Oh.
Oh, me too.
What was this one? Yeah.
Oh, is it doing well?
Ugh.
You know.
No. Big no on that one. Yeah.
The
Oh.
tree kind of like, and Nuzin just like mimes the like puts a hand under her elbow, holds one straight up in the air, yeah, and does exactly that motion, like you know, like explosion with the hands.
Well, that's
Yeah,
It was
yeah, like that.
yeah.
well, that's saddening news to hear.
I mean, we got a lot of people out, so
But no, I lived in Stipvale. I was in the Stipvalian Guard for a brief period of time, and then I began heading out into the wilds as a guide. I was a guide for travelers who wanted to safely travel from one place to another. After a while, I decided I wanted to see more of the world, and I was kind of done with sleazy traders, so I began heading north, and that's how I wound up here.
Fair.
I have a
Oh.
You know,
cabin
I know a
about
few
3
people.
days to the east of here.
Oh, interesting.
really by the Misty Lock.
Well, you know, I didn't want to interfere too much with Olfast and Arilla. So it's more, I suppose you'd say northeast. It's on a cliff overlooking the water. You should all come visit sometime.
Is it made out of candy?
How long have you been here?
A few years.
Fair.
Like,
Okay.
like 2 years or like more than 2 years?
More than 2.
Wow. I'm shocked we never found you.
I made an effort to not be found.
You have a house. Those are hard to hide.
No, not if they're built the right way.
Yeah, I made a house in a hole once.
In fact, if you've all been to Stipvale, I'm sure you've seen how well they hide their outposts and their forts and such.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
It wasn't much. Well, I'm sure whenever you come visit, I can walk you through the finer parts of the architecture.
Yeah, that's fair. So, but tell me,
Architecture.
why did you leave the city? Did you have a qualm with some of your fellow guards?
My husband died actually.
Oh,
He was out hunting, and I guess he came across the wrong prey.
Oof.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Wait. You didn't
Yes.
like get a white rose, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were telling a personal story. Like, no, I mean,
No, I
nobody
wasn't.
else here.
Yeah, I don't know what you would be talking about.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I like that's why I said nobody else here. Nobody would tell a personal scary story.
No, I would never.
Give Nom a reassuring pat on the back too.
Well, I should be off. I do have some more ground I want to cover tonight.
That's fair. But before you go, I do have, because I got quite close with a few of the guards while I was in Stipvale. You don't happen to know a bow drill or
Allround.
Allround?
I'm not familiar with the names. Were they a part of the city guard, or were they a personal guard?
Oh, they were personal guard. Yeah, they were not city guards.
Well,
Yeah.
I knew there were, but coincidence.
Do you live in an area where if you were to torture someone there, no one would hear them scream?
Well, I suppose so, but nobody deserves to be tortured.
That's a green flag to me.
You past.
Anyways,
Yeah. Well, we'll come up and visit. You know, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled though. We'd hate to find something that would paralyze us with fear.
yes, that would be truly unfortunate. Although I don't think there's
A lot of things up there that are
no, I
terrifying.
don't particularly think so. I think the scariest things here in this region are actually like your friend here, like Newson.
Me?
Well, the Minotaurs are the scariest thing on this side of the Nunir Shallows.
You've never seen me around a child. That's actually a demon.
That's
I don't know.
horrible.
I think the gnolls are scarier than us.
No, the gnolls are by no means organized or intelligent. Their weapons are crafted from whatever they can find. I think, in terms of, and are we really going to disagree and say that one Minotaur is not worth 10 gnolls?
Well, no, I wouldn't disagree with that. Depends on the Minotaur, I guess, but
Yeah, but
Anyways.
Knowles wouldn't rip an.
yeah,
Minotaur wouldn't rip an
gnolls will
entire.
attack you without, discretion. At least Minotaurs actually, like, have a reason to attack, usually.
Knowles
Yes,
will
but
rip your
there's
families
no-
in half.
There's no gnolls east of here.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. They don't like the deep forest
No, they're
most of the time.
they're not particularly fond of it. They like to stick to their hills and their tall grass.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Bet you do.
She stands up,
Safe travels.
sets a white rose on the trunk, on the stump, and walks away.
Hey, you left something here.
Oh yeah, I think you dropped your.
You seem to have dropped your white rose, madam.
There's no response from the darkness around the fire.
Lulin's still here, right, guys? Guys,
Yeah.
Lulin's still here.
I turn around and shake Lulin.
Lulin is still there.
Yeah. He's still snoring.
With dark vision, is Nom still able to like see around the fire?
The minute she stepped out of the fire's light, you couldn't see her anymore.
So Elliot would have noticed that too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, so Elliot, that was fishy,
Nice.
right?
Oh yeah, big time. But look, I got an extra rabbit. I put one in the stew. I gave her a roasted one, and I got the extra.
Nice.
Wait, if she was telling her story, first of all, I totally called it. That story was a personal story. But
Right?
second of
Yeah.
all,
Yeah, imagine telling.
isn't
a
it kind of
personal story.
hypocritical to say nobody can hunt except me?
To be fair, I think that these particular rabbits did not die by a weapon.
Okay. But still.
eh,
Also, she out here killing minotaurs for hunting? Because I have a problem with that.
nah. Probably not.
Probably not. Well, I don't know. She had a very
I-
specific opinion about the danger of minotaurs, and generally speaking, that comes from having fought PT, do I remember?
No, so there are no stories of minotaurs
Okay.
going missing or anything.
Okay. Like, no hunting parties.
And the way she was talking about the minotaurs wasn't so much like she had fought them, but like she had studied them.
Okay.
I say we completely disregard our current objective and go 3 days east.
No, we have a meeting. We
Yeah,
are
we do kind of-
already late.
Yeah, we do kind of need to, like, go and claim the city and send them away. But, after that, we're kind of free agents, until we figure out how to fix the locks, so maybe she knows. She's got some weird shit going on. I'm gonna
I'm
pick
calling
up
it
the
right
rose.
now. If we go to her house and it's that forest area like how she was describing in the story, I think we should all run.
Yeah, okay.
Deal.
PT, if I pick up the rose and like smell it, does it smell like normal? Is it just like a regular rose?
It smells like smoke.
Interesting. Um,
He has
And-
a tobacco problem.
We'll go to we'll go to watches right after we get back, but I think for right now we are going to do a 5-minute bio break.
sounds good.
So we will see everybody after the break.
See y'all in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
So then I told her,
What's up with them flip flops, man?
I'm
That's an
so
insane
out of
story.
season.
All right.
And then I stepped on her
What
toes.
is our evening watch order?
I can take first watch.
Nom will take second.
And I'm gonna do us another tiny hut, I think.
Okay.
What if Nom doesn't want you to do a tiny hut?
Well, what if I do though?
I mean, there's nothing Nom can really do about
Yeah,
it, so.
sorry. You can sleep outside of it if you want.
Oh, hey, Nom. Did you ever
Yo.
put the mimic armor back on?
I mean, yeah, probably. I just didn't
I'm
specify.
gonna let you have it anyways. I just wanted to scare you a little bit there for a second.
It just stayed in that basement.
It's a mimic. It would have.
Yeah.
Nom feeds
I
it
was-
that, especially with a whole dead dragon outside.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah,
I think I was
Nom-
gonna say something like after Nom got cured, but then I think something else came up.
All right.
I threw you.
So
I
for
think
first
that's
Right.
watch, roll me a d100.
Okay. That's a 23.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So Newson, as you're sitting there, you see lights going up the road, and you realize that it is a band. It is a band of Furbolg bards singing a song. You get 5 temporary hit points
Yay!
as you listen
Yeah.
to these bards' music as they walk up the road.
I just like bob my head and like tap my hoof a little bit. I love Furbolg music. That shit slaps.
That shit's just pan flutes.
Mm-hmm. It's the best.
It's pan flutes, but since Furbolgs are also very
Ocarina.
excitable, it's just a bunch of pan flutes that sound as much like dubstep as it can possibly get. All right, who is
Vaporwave.
taking the next watch?
Nomathan.
Nomathan?
Nomathan?
Yeah.
Is that not
Roll
his
me
full
a d100,
full name?
Nomathan.
Yeah, that's not his full name.
Oh my god.
Nomathan.
Alrighty, you rolled a 58.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Nom, as you are sitting inside this tiny hut, kind of looking out into the darkness, you see a stream seemingly pouring out the side of a tree.
A stream?
Mm-hmm.
Like the disaster tour?
No, that's definitely Thelena.
I can't believe that tree is taking a piss.
Okay, that's the joke I was gonna make.
Nom's gonna walk closer to the liquid. Is it just water?
Are you leaving the tiny hut?
Hmm.
The
Nom's
stream's
gonna
about 60 feet away from the tiny hut.
Yes. PT, look me in the eyes and tell me that this is a good idea.
I'll look you in the eyes and tell you can always try.
Oh man. Alright, yeah, Nom's gonna leave the tiny hut.
So Nom, you leave the tiny hut and begin walking towards this tree. And as you are looking at this tree, you realize that it is not in fact water that's coming out of this, but some very thin, runny form of sap.
Nom. Is it like coming out of like a small hole, or is it like
It's coming out of a knob in the tree, but you notice, Nom, actually roll me a perception check.
Okay. Bam.
At the edges of where this stream is touching, it seems like there's almost glassy spikes pointing away from it.
Like where the
Almost
sap is coming out of the tree?
Almost like it hit the ground, splashed, and froze.
Are there any animals around?
There's Omni.
Okay, fair enough. Now I'm just gonna cast Speak with Animals and go, Omni, what are we thinking?
What do you mean? What am I thinking?
Well, I've never seen this before. Have you seen this before?
I mean, no, but I've been with you the whole time.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what adventures you go off and do on your own when you're in my bag.
I don't. All the bread's in your pocket.
That's true. That's true. I do keep pocket bread.
Yeah.
Do you think I should drink this sap right now?
I don't think you should drink it.
I'm gonna.
You can
Oh,
collect it.
I could collect it. That's a good idea, Omni.
Omni is just your Jiminy Cricket, turns out.
So Nam pulls out. What do I have to like contain thingies?
You have a thieves kit, right? You should have some glass bottles.
I don't, but I know I do have a thieves kit. I thought I did at least. If not, I think all I have really is a water skin.
If only you had a bag. If only you had a bag, you could pull whatever you needed out of.
You know what? I always forget about it because I don't want to abuse it.
You can pull glass vials out of the bag.
Okay, now I'm just gonna do that. Do I have to roll a sleight of hand?
No, you'll be able to get one glass vial out and fill it with this sap.
Okay, that's what Nam will do.
So Nam,
and then
you have a vial of liquid glass. When you uncork it and snap out the bottle, it forms into a short sword that deals 1d8 damage, but breaks upon its first miss.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And I'll add that to your item after the stream, just remind me.
Okay.
Just message me right now so I have it in my notes. Are you doing anything else on your watch?
I spelled glass wrong in the message.
Bluff.
You spell it ass.
No,
I said
Yeah.
no.
I've forgotten that.
I said gloss sword. Go now.
All right. Who are you waking up next? Or are you doing anything else?
I don't think Nam's gonna do anything else. I think he's gonna. Who said they wanted to take next watch?
No one.
No one. Okay, Nam's gonna wake up Elliot.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nam kind of like nudges Elliot and goes, I got something magic. I got something cool.
What'd you get, bud?
Is there sap still flowing out of the tree?
There is not.
Okay. There was sap coming out of that tree, and I went and I got it, and now it's in this little bottle. This little glass vial.
Congratulations on your sap.
I
Also,
stole from a
okay.
tree.
Also,
Yeah.
I got another table. So, Nom, before you go to sleep, roll a d4 to see which table Elliot rolls on.
Roll a d4. Bam. All fours today with these d4s.
Killing it.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're popping off.
Damn right. And Nam goes, yeah, that's right, Elliot. I stole from a tree. Bet you didn't think that was possible. And then he goes to sleep.
I like the idea that
Yeah, no one's ever fucking stole from a tree before.
Elliot,
there.
as you are sitting inside this tiny hut keeping watch, just raccoons, skunks, badgers, squirrels, forest creatures of every time are just walking and just standing around the edge looking in. Not that they can actually see anything, but there is just a ring of forest creatures around the outside of this hut right now.
It's gonna throw out some hardtack.
They continue to watch you.
Oh, man.
Hello?
Give me a perception check.
You got it, Bass. Oh. Wait, sorry. This is
Perceptify.
He's struggling.
Perceptify.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there
Just
it is.
look at it.
I was they're like right next to each other, and I kept seeing persuasion and performance, but not perception.
As these creatures begin to gather, you see something very large moving in the trees, not towards you, just moving through the trees. And it looks to be humanoid, but it's about 25 feet tall.
What?
With
Whoa.
long, spindly limbs covered in sharp claws and horns. And then as it begins to move away, you hear what sounds like a whistle from the trees, and the animals all disperse.
All right, have a good night.
It's
Elliot sort of like steps out and
Rosie, I
just
said
waves.
Oh my god.
Have a good evening. It's been good seeing you.
All right, are you waking up, Rosie?
Are there 4 watches to a night now?
There's always been 8 hours.
All right, cool.
You normally just have 5 people.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
I like the
How are
idea.
you waking up Lyra, and also roll me a d4.
You got it, boss.
I was just gonna say as an aside, I like the idea that now, like it, me, Lyra, and Nom like sleep in a pile.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
He's always trying to
like-
separate us.
like Elliot is literally gonna have to like tie a rope to Lyra's legs and just sort of pull her out from under the pile.
Pull her out of the pile like he pulled Nom out of the dragon.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but you have to make a strength check against news and spooning.
Oh my god.
All right, Lyra, do you wake up?
Do I wake up? Sure.
No, Lyra
Alright.
is
Yeah,
dead.
no.
Roll me your d100 check.
Oh,
Alrighty.
whoa, Isaac, you rolled a 4 as well.
Whoa, I got a 97. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
That's
Larger
almost
than 96.
That's higher than I got low.
Lyra,
Mm.
as you're sitting here, you watch the sun begin to rise as fog begins to lift up off the ground, and you find it particularly beautiful. Gain inspiration.
Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to mark that on my sheet. Don't you worry.
I think it's just a little thing. I don't know. PT's never given me inspiration. Oh,
I've
yeah.
never
Oh, are you
I've
jealous
never
now?
given you inspiration
Uh,
in this game. Thank you.
True.
It's
true.
under utility. There's a little
Or
I
on
thing
your
you can check.
on your main sheet, it's like a little thing that says inspiration, and there's like a little sun next to it on the left side,
On the
above
right
all of
side.
your.
Yeah. It's above all of your abilities and right beneath your
Oh, I
proficiency
see.
modifier.
I see. Got it. Look
All
at
right.
that.
You guys begin heading off down the road again. Well, are you guys doing anything as you pack up camp? Are you talking about anything?
Nah, I'm good.
I think that Lyra would be talking about how pollution makes sunsets better and how she was watching a really pretty one and she's wondering if like there was a fire or something.
Elliot is gonna look like deadpanned. Are you kidding?
Uh,
I don't
Was
think there's
there
any
a fire?
pollution around here. We don't have like
we killed the dragon, but like there was there a big fire?
And Elliot looks at Newson now. Really? It's your city. Your city's the one that got half burned down. Was there a fire? Yes, there was a fire. They just tried to burn a city.
Look, I don't remember. No, okay, yeah, I guess
Oh,
you're
for
right.
real?
I don't know. I just feel like it needed to be a bigger fire to do that to the. It was really pretty. I
It
don't
was
know.
half the city.
No, I mean the sunset was really pretty.
Well,
Elliot grows more and more concerned by the day.
All right, somebody roll me a D100 and somebody roll me a D4. Actually,
Oh,
roll
it's
me a
me.
I want to
D6
roll the
this time.
D4 because
Roll
I
me a
didn't get to roll
D6
one.
this time.
Sorry, what was the question? What did you say, PT?
Sky, roll me a D6.
Oh.
Shit. Oh no.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Damn, I'm killing
Why
it
are
with
these
small
the
rolls
only
today.
rolls we do good on?
And you
Yeah.
guys rolled a
No.
97.
Huh?
As
No,
I
no.
rolled a 96.
Isaac rolled
Yeah.
a 96.
As you guys are walking down the road, you see a mirror image of the party walking up the road towards you.
Have a good day, as Elliot walks by.
Do you think we traveled in time?
They
I want to
don't.
wave at mine.
They don't acknowledge you, and after passing you, they seem to fade away.
Were they like having a conversation that I remember having?
Nope. They're just
Were they
walking
Wait,
down
they
the
were-
Look
road.
at
there were
myself from
mirror
behind and I
images
say,
of
is that
us?
what my horns look from the back?
Oh my god.
Nam goes to punch himself in the face.
All right, your hand passes right through the other nom.
That's just a regular day then.
News and looking back like that is old fast ass.
Yeah, forget America's ass.
Yeah.
But she's looking at Lulin. All right. As at about midday, you guys arrive back at the city, and you are greeted at the gates by minotaurs outside. As you approach the city in the light for the first time, you kind of see the full extent of this battle. The entire west side of the city is ravaged and destroyed and burned. There's bodies laying between the houses. There's destroyed warforged everywhere. The skeletons of burned out siege weapons lay beyond the walls. And among them all are elven soldiers and minotaurs picking up bodies and carrying them away. Trying to rebuild doorways and reinforce walls.
Okay, you were kind of right, Elliot. You were kind of right. Okay, but
Unbelievable.
I don't know.
The sunset was so pretty. Maybe we should pollute more.
Nam
No,
looks
okay, I
towards the
didn't say that.
horizon. Nam looks towards the horizon and goes, War. War never changes.
Alright, I'm out.
Oh, wow, we killed Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All because I made a Fallout 4 reference.
Oh,
Nom takes 345 damage. You die instantly.
What? What's wrong with making a Fallout 4 reference? Come on.
Pettiness. Pettiness never changes. Alright, you guys arrive back at the city.
Did we have a meeting that we missed?
You
I
did
think the
indeed
meeting
have a
is waiting
that you
for-
missed.
oh.
Yeah. Well, let's go apologize, I guess.
Ugh.
Is this the walk of shame?
My uncle's gonna yell at me again.
You know what? He shouldn't.
I mean,
I'll
we
yell at him.
won, though.
Yeah, I'll yell at him too.
Yeah.
I can yell back.
As you guys head to the center, I'm assuming you're heading right for the command post.
Yeah, just with 200 pounds of dragon wings on my back.
As you guys head into the command post, the very first thing you see is a short elf with a sword in his hands going, I truly don't believe why they called your people barbarians. This craftsmanship is exquisite. And from the table you hear, tea's not bad either.
Yeah. Tea is pretty good.
And when you enter, you see both of your uncles.
Oh, that's a bad.
Both of my uncles.
No, my
No.
uncle and your
Oh,
uncle.
I
An
see.
uncle each.
We each have an uncle on one side of the war.
Wow.
I was confused.
It's like
Mhm.
West Side Story.
As
Yeah, except the wrong people are in a relationship. What are you trying to say, Lyra?
I don't know. No, I was implying your uncles are
as
gonna
Elliot,
fall
as you
down,
walk
but-
in, your uncle kind of glances at you and goes, "Oh, Elliot, as punctual as you always are."
I was busy! I had to go make myself a rabbit stew. I was starving.
Well, I'd never begrudge a man the need to stop and cook.
Exactly. I know you wouldn't.
From behind
You're a
him, you
good man.
swear,
You have
"I
honor.
would."
Well, that's because you haven't had a good meal in a while, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just grumpy.
Say that about Apple. What was it? Good Apple.
Brave apple.
Brave Apple.
Brave.
He's a great cook.
Sounds like someone's jealous.
I think I probably have enough for some stock if you'd like some
No,
leftover. This, of course, not as good as it was when I first made it.
no. I think I'm good with my tea.
Yeah, that's
Anyways.
what I thought.
Good of you all to come back. We actually didn't know what to expect from you. We kind of handled things ourselves, but you didn't show up.
Well, we did get caught up
Whoa.
on the road. There was a massive storm that really seemed to begrudgingly target us, quite frankly.
We also
Um,
had to kill a whole dragon, so you know.
Well, I wait. He kind of turns to look at Elliot's uncle. I thought you said they killed the general.
yeah, his nickname is the Dragon of the Red Desert.
I understand.
And
I'm
his
sorry.
description.
We don't.
so...
We don't do nicknames here. We just do names.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Think of it
Oh.
more like a very accurate description.
Well, what if I called you Nick?
Can I remove him from the room? Elliot sort of looks at the group.
All right, I'm not gonna stop you this time.
Elliot's
I'm sorry.
He looks back at you, Nom, and he goes, "You know, we've had to arrest 3 minotaurs for thieving. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Lizard?"
Well, did they do it right? No, they got caught.
Yeah.
So,
Is that an admission?
an admission. What do you mean? That's a big word. Lyra, you haven't taught me that one yet.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we sorted things. The elves are going to keep everything west of Nunir. We're keeping everything to the east of it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. I mean,
What's happening to their alliance with the kobolds? Not the kobolds, the gnolls.
Mm. Well,
I think we should kill all of the gnolls.
funny thing that, they're gone. We don't quite know where they went.
All the gnolls are gone?
I bet it's Squall's fault.
It would seem so, yes.
Wait, really? Oh, I was just saying that because I hate her.
He was saying that about them being
to
gone.
them being gone.
No,
Yeah,
that was
Squall brought them religion and they said yes.
But no, and
Yeah.
I mean, there weren't many left after my brother threw them all at the wall in the first wave.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we have
So-
agreed to assist each other in rebuilding.
Very good.
After
Very, very good.
after all, that is what you are required to do after the Rite of Knives for what is formerly an elven city, even though everybody in this room knows the actual truth of the matter.
Yup. So, good to see that's handled. And you didn't need us. Elliot like looks at his hands like, so anything else you need?
Well, your brother wants to see you when you get the chance.
Oh, fine, I guess. Like,
The
he's
new
gonna become
dragon.
mad. He's just gonna become mad though. Where is he?
Oh, he's in his war tent, formerly your father's.
Okay. I'll head out there. I got people I gotta check in on anyways.
I believe he wanted to
So
speak to all of you.
alright. I'll bring them as well.
And then I'm sure that your forces as well, Newson, would want to speak to you at some point.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to get most of them back to Bruster.
Well, the war's over. If the war's over and that's their decision. If not, we're more than welcome to take any refugees that want to find a city life. And from what we've heard of Stipville, we can do our best to help you rebuild there as well.
I mean, with Abilla freed up from Elven control, I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of people needed in the port. Especially if we actually start trading with more consistently.
I'm sure that is absolutely true as well. I've actually been discussing with your uncle about how the Minotaurs should be more front and center on the world stage, if that makes sense. Maybe isolationism. I believe that I believe, as well as it seems your uncle does, that isolationism is what drove us all to this point.
I don't disagree.
So
I think the entire city could do with a little familiarity with the rest of the world.
Yes.
It was certainly a shock to me and Lulin when we were forced to do it, so.
That'll be remedied as well, Newson. Probably in a day or two here.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk.
I mean, I didn't think you were gonna kick me out again.
No. But we surely can't put you back in that house you were in. It's far too small.
Oh, what? Well, I mean, okay, I guess.
It really wasn't like that good of a house. I mean, like,
We gotta get you in something like Lulin's. That boy knew how
Yeah,
to
now
build a house.
Lulin. That was a good home. I agree.
Newson kind of slouches a little bit.
I like your house, Newson.
Thanks, Lyra. I appreciate it.
I liked it as well. It was cold and damp.
What?
So there you go. You lose a point.
Newson is looking more and more deflated.
What? That's a good thing.
I had so many blankets, though.
I didn't use them.
Yeah, Nom slept in the sink, so it makes
Nom
sense.
slept in the chimney.
No, in
He didn't
Lulin's
have a
house.
chimney.
Oh,
He slept
yeah.
in the
Not
chimney at
Newson's.
Lulin's house.
Yeah.
I think he just slept in a corner on the ground
Yeah,
in my house.
he did.
And then the rest of us all piled into my bed, except for Lulin, who slept in a chair. In my one room studio house.
Great. Cozy.
I mean, suited my needs, I guess, but I guess I could have a bigger house.
Well,
You know what they say about someone's house size?
It is
directly
indicative of
proportionally
how big your
reflects their
family
wealth.
is.
Yeah. And
So
how
we
much
gotta-
money you have.
So we gotta get you in a large house. You can have a big family.
So, anyways,
Anyway.
It just kind of like turns red.
The best part is, as awkward as that is perfectly in line with Minotaur culture.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that bloodline going.
Mm-hmm. It's highly unusual that Newson is an only child. Hence why Lulin has more siblings than her.
It's a great hole in the ground at Newson crying. Greg, why did you spell Newson wrong? It's on the screen.
News on.
News on. That's since
It's
long
like
lost.
Amazon, but Newson.
Catch news on in the Western. News on, son of Newson.
You know, if I didn't already have a druid ready to go.
All right. So where are you guys headed next? Or do you have any more questions for them?
We can ask more questions later if we need to. I think we should go catch up with your brother. If you're up for
Yeah.
it, Elliot. I don't want to rush you, you know?
I mean, I do need to ask, where's Bathos and his people?
I believe that all of your people are outside the walls. I think most of them are helping with cleanup. Perhaps you could find them within the city later this evening.
Okay.
On that note, also, what happened to all the people that came from another dimension?
They left this morning. They were headed southwest.
All right. So
I guess
there's
they're
like
taking care of
4 or
themselves and
so
not going
thousand
back.
of them. 1 banishment a day. Or carry the one. A few years of banishment.
It's over a decade, Elliot.
Oh.
That doesn't bode well.
I mean, Elliot, if you want, I could disguise myself as you and go talk to your brother. If you don't want to do it.
But he wanted to talk to all of you.
I think he would smell
I
you.
feel like you could
But
still.
more
do it.
pressingly,
You think I could sniff him out?
before tonight.
Somebody remembered. Somebody's been keeping track of their moon cycles.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we have to leave the city to go see your brother anyway, so we can probably find them on the way out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Really, as Elliot was like heading towards the door, like he is not standing in this room any longer. He's moving.
You are posturing this to the group as we leave.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
used the word posturing so much today.
I'm
I think
sorry.
a little bit incorrectly, but that's okay.
We're posturing like we're smart people.
If we used it correctly,
It is. We have
That
not
would
been
be
using
cool.
it correctly
At all.
I haven't said anything. But...
because I was like, "What is this word?" Oh my gosh. We're in
Anyways.
posturing.
Elliot's gonna go and talk to Bathos, wherever he may be.
So when you get outside the walls, you see there are a lot of people doing cleanup, but it looks like most of the were people are actually packing up their belongings. And as you walk up, you see Bathos kind of directing people on where to pack things.
You guys getting ready to head out before tonight?
Something like that. Oh, you made it back. And then he kind of looks up at Newton. All of you made it back.
Yeah, you survived the battle. Yay.
Sorry, she's just a little bit salty that she's like a were-dragon now. It's fine. It's a whole thing.
She's a fucking what?
Yeah.
She's like
Sometimes I'm a dragon.
It's just like a thing. I'm trying
it's
not to
pretty
engage
cool.
with it, quite frankly.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
I do
I'm also
worry
hoping
about
with
tonight,
the idea
but...
that I'm gonna live long enough to see all my friends die. So
Well, okay, we don't know. We can work. I still think we can work something out.
I mean, let's be honest. Nam's gonna die no matter what. Lulun's gonna die in a war, so it's probably just gonna be us 3.
I must have pissed off the gods somewhere somehow. Now I'll never get rid of you, Newton.
yeah, you're stuck with me.
What do you think Guru would say about that one, eh?
That there's worse
Seems they
people
gave-
to die before.
Fair. But I wanted to talk to you. You have a plan for tonight, yes?
We have a hope. There's been well, we sent some scouts south to look at the world tree. And, you know, when the moon is full, it's most in line with the hedge, and some of our spellcasters think they might be able to open us a door and we can just go home.
I'd recommend doing that.
Aye. But
another matter. Since I'm no longer in possession of Guru. And I don't think I'm fit to lead you anymore. I think that you and your knowledge and history are far more fit to lead the Were people than I ever was in the first place. And I appreciate your faith in me before, but I just don't think it's my place.
How is it that right before we leave, you say the words that make me think you would be a good leader?
That's the irony of it, isn't it?
Suppose so. But I'm afraid I won't be leading anyone.
Oh?
The hedge is still a dangerous place, and keeping us all together would be a mistake.
There.
Once we're back in the hedge, we'll likely split back into the clans, and then who knows? Maybe I'll spend some time exploring this world I've spent the last 1,000 years waiting to protect.
Well, it's a
Or
beautiful
maybe I'll
world.
just go
to explore.
retire.
Now, there's a nice cabin in the woods.
Oh,
Somewhere
is
in the
there?
hedge. Yeah. Not
Well,
sure I could
Whereabouts?
find my
Maybe
way
I'll go
back
check it
there.
out.
You just gotta walk through a door.
No,
Just
no.
walk through a door.
I'm going to make sure
Oh,
my
yes.
people get home.
um,
I want to see this world I've been protecting.
wait, so he doesn't want to go back to.
He's not going
said-
back to the hedge.
Okay,
Oh,
that makes
we
sense.
thought when you said you wanted to retire that you would go back to the hedge.
No, he's very intent on staying in Sylvanaria.
Well,
if you
if you
plan
want
to
to
stay in this
retire, the
realm, it might
Furbolgs are
be.
pretty chill. They play some banging music.
They're the vegetarians, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that, I guess.
How
They
good's
raise-
the music?
It's really good.
All right, it's
Dude.
not worth it then.
No. Well,
I
mean, they
I
raise-
wasn't going to trust your opinion on the matter.
oh, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
I have great taste.
Perhaps you could reach out to the dwarves. No one's talked to them in centuries, it seems.
Oh yeah, go live in a volcano.
I hear it's really hot and cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Maybe Elliot, maybe you should just kill me now.
Or you could probably go to bourgeoisie, where all the bird people used to live. We flooded it, so they might all
I've
be
been to
dead.
Bourgeoisie. Do you not remember you sent us scouting in Bourgeoisie?
Yeah, but what
I
I'm saying is you
remember.
could go back and like take it over.
They're not dead.
Eh.
Or you could go to Koboldia and kill Zod.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah, do that
that'd be
one.
a good mission for you, actually.
No more
I'm not-
missions,
I'm
guys.
not taking missions anymore.
It's just for fun.
Retiring.
Yeah, it should be pretty chill.
Look, the mushroom people in Koboldia are very cool. Also, the lizard folk, also really cool. It's basically just the guy that runs it that sucks.
You know, I could see you on a boat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I bet you'd
Maybe
make a good
I'll
captain.
head to the coast then. Find myself a nice little place to set up.
I do know a really cool captain up in the port town.
Up
She'd
in
probably
Avila?
take ya. Yeah, if you're not useless.
The man
I'd say
could
I'm
bench
not
press
useless.
you, Newsen.
Bench pressing doesn't mean shit on the ocean. Look,
Certainly helps.
It does kind of help.
Anyway,
I'm outta here. I'm
Wherever,
getting
wherever
food.
you shake out, I'm sure it'll be
I'll send you a
it'll be
letter.
good. What?
I'll send you a letter.
Sounds
I like
good.
him just talk in your brain. You can tell him how you're doing.
I don't want to be
Bro,
my-
he's retiring.
I don't
I'm
wanna
losing
meet my
his
bird.
phone number.
Elliot gets
How
it.
would how would you know where he is? How would he know where we are?
Are you
If
kidding?
you don't talk in his
I have
brain.
like 3 addresses. All of them get forwarded to me eventually. I'll visit one of them again.
If I send enough letters, somebody's bound to get one of them.
Exactly.
Might not be Elliot, but if it's a different Elliot, that could be much funnier.
True. Anyways, I'll let you go. Get your people packed. Get them home. I really do appreciate your and their help. Let them know for me if you would.
I will. Not sure how much they appreciate the fact that they need Moonblight again. But they'll work through it. They worked through being immortal, didn't they?
True.
Alright,
As,
you
Elliot
soggy
will
lot. Get
put a
off to
head out.
whoever you have to go talk to next.
As Elliot, sort of leads the way away towards the elfin camp.
Newson, as you guys are walking by, he walks up to you and holds out a hand.
Mm. He's a werebear, right?
Correct.
I kind of look at it, and then I look at him and I go, Minotaurs generally clack their horns together, but I'll settle for, a forehead bonk. I don't want to hurt ya.
I could hit you on the head with an axe instead if you really want to.
You can try.
He kind of like leans in his head. Are you just gonna fucking headbutt him?
Yeah.
Hard?
Like mid.
Not
So
me.
I'm trying to knock him out, but like
you're giving him
a little bit of
posture.
Yeah, like a
posture, little bit of fin noggin,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, a little bit of
kind of that heavy handshake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where you like grip it a little too hard.
So you kind of bonk him on the forehead because you don't have horns anymore.
Nope.
And he kind of takes a step back and he goes, News, and as much as I disliked you when you showed up, you really did come into your own. Oh, that's all I have to say. I'd hate to have beef going into retirement. And he smiles at you, turns around, and walks away.
God, you really are a piece of shit. I just follow the group.
Thanks one to know one, Newson. I'll see you when I see you. That might just be one of my favorite NPC player relationships on this show.
I hate you, but I respect you.
I'd die for you, but you fucking stuck.
Yeah. Nobody can kill you but me.
That is exactly that relationship.
All right.
So you guys head off, and the further you get into the Elven lines, the more you realize your army held out for a long time. There are piles of Warforged in like concentric layers where the fighting was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just a path that has been cleared out through them, essentially. And after you've traveled for a little bit, watching what seems to be mostly elves salvaging parts out of the Warforged, you arrive at the war tent that your father was in originally, Elliot.
Oh, he's gonna go in. Not even gonna. I guess you can't knock on a tent.
Announce yourself outside, I guess.
Not even gonna announce himself. Just gonna go
Notably, there's no guards on the tent.
Going right in. Let's go.
Elliot, you go in, and your brother is just sitting there staring at the ceiling of this tent.
Hey, brother. As he's going over to the drink table and making himself a drink.
Make me one too, yeah?
Yeah. Usual?
Usual.
Yeah.
At least this time we don't have to replace it. It's not Dad's liquor cabinet anymore.
True. I always did love watering down his liquors.
Turns out it all tastes watered down.
Well,
He hasn't
whose fault
replaced
is
any of
that?
the bottles since we watered them down, so we're really just fucking ourselves here. Would any of your friends like
Ah.
a drink?
I don't know.
Yes.
As Elliot looks
What?
towards them.
Sure, yeah.
Elliot told me I'm an alcoholic, so yes.
Feel like if it's all
Accurate.
watered down, none of it's gonna be strong enough for me. But I'll take
Yeah.
it out of
You and me,
friendliness.
you and me both, News, and you and me both.
Mm. Now, you gotta come to
Nusa-
Brave Apples with us. That shit'll get you fucked up.
Nusa, did you try to smell him? Did you smell
Oh
weird?
yeah.
Newson,
I very
you knew
conspicuously snip.
you knew the minute you walked into this tent that there was another dragon in here.
Oh.
Like just an
Interesting.
instinctual tickle at the back of your neck.
I
saying
lean
that
over
there
to
was-
Lyra and I say, I think all dragons do know where other dragons are.
Oh
I
my
can-
god.
My dragon senses.
There's no sense
So
beating around the
useful.
issue anymore. You already know I can hear you, and you're not exactly being subtle. But yes, if you find yourself in the room with another dragon, you will know they are there.
Look, I'm kind of.
Which, follow-on question:
Mm-hmm.
You're a dragon,
Yeah.
and you
Seems
didn't-
like it.
that ace in the hole didn't come out on day one of the battle.
I didn't know.
He's a bit of
I
a late
was-
bloomer.
Oh,
She's
that,
a grower.
that was new to me on, when it happened.
got it.
Mhm.
Well,
Now it's my turn. Those hunting trips when we were a kid, the ones I wasn't invited on, have something to do with your condition?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Those were,
that makes sense.
well, as you know, right after the Night of Knives, we were both born. Well, we were born close together. You understand what I mean.
Yes.
After our father had consolidated power within Zrea, he consolidated power in other circles. And
Makes sense.
power that now, unfortunately, like his power in Zrea, is falling to me.
So,
But we
coping
didn't
well
come
with
here to
that?
talk. We didn't come here to talk about Dad, did we?
No. I just wanted to check in. Wonder why you never told me. It would have been nice.
Because he told me he'd kill me if I did. He
Yeah.
said you weren't a
yeah,
true heir to the
but a lot,
Wolfstar
though.
name. Maybe.
Fair.
But we're here to look to the
Anyways.
future, aren't we?
Yeah. And in pursuit of that, I hear you're helping to rebuild this city. I appreciate it.
I am. And I'm sure you're all concerned about it. So I'm not even going to say it's not without ulterior motive.
And that
Okay.
is.
For everything our father was, a monster, a threat, a craven piece of shit,
Hungry?
he was dangerous.
Dragon.
And that threat of his power kept other strong beings in line. I'm rebuilding this city
Oh.
as much to make sure that one of them can't gain power as it is I am to make sure that they're capable of defending themselves and making reparations.
Fair. These other beings.
Other
They,
dragons, hags, aboleths, threats to the world. Things that normal people wouldn't talk about in storybooks and monster rhymes.
Yeah,
Many of
that
them
checks out.
Many of them went into hibernation when our father began to take over, but I'm assuming that some of them at least have woken up again.
Are any of them sentient storms?
No, but based on what I gathered from the meetings I had with father before he went up there, that could just be the result of an elemental that was never finished.
Makes sense. Energy's got to go somewhere.
It does. But in terms of moving forward, I'd like to offer all of you something. Lyra, Elliot, I'd like to extend the offer to you to return to Apud and finish your studies.
What?
I get to
Like-
Wait, okay. Oh my god, I really want to graduate. I was so close. I was so close to graduating.
Yeah, I was like,
Elliot,
just
we
like
got it. Elliot, we got Elliot. We're doing it. Thanks.
Was
Okay.
Elliot passing?
Well,
I'm
Yes,
the
I was
chancellor now. He's
passing.
passing if I say he was.
Oh.
and don't worry, you know what, we'll get your, you know what, we'll create a study guide, a regiment, okay? We'll spend, well,
Oh,
okay, I
yes.
don't know our classes yet, but
He will absolutely
spend
have
at
to
least-
pass his last semester by himself, and the rest of you are welcome to attend as well. But as I know by your reaction, you feel like it was somewhat nepotism for me to say he passed his last course, but a war did interrupt it, and my brother can be a particularly smart fellow when he's not such a fucking idiot.
Hey,
Ain't that the
I'm-
truth?
shut up, Nom.
and don't worry, I'll get us on a study regiment,
does-
okay? I'll
Does this
color
mean
code it.
I have to
This is
like
this is gonna be
study
freshman year
and shit?
all over
No,
again.
you're
right?
by no means obligated to study at the college.
No.
Okay.
It would be really cool though.
Do you know how many rich kids get, like, their parents pay for them to go to the school?
Don't. No.
I'm in.
Please.
Well, okay. Maybe we can talk about
I will
this.
not be sending a master thief to the
know.
college to do what he does best.
Mm,
But I
all
would like
right.
to offer you all a job.
Oh,
Well, there are other powerful beings in the world,
A
and while
work
I,
study.
in a sense, while you are attending the college, it does put you in a somewhat centrally located area where you could help us deal with some of these threats, if that's something you'd be interested in. Clearly, you're powerful enough to kill them.
yeah.
Fair, we are pretty
yeah,
good at
that's
killing
fair.
things.
I love killing things that are bad. That are bad.
Nom, you and I did a great job killing.
But obviously, the world is moving from one period of instability to another of a different kind.
Yes, and I mean,
Based
Yes.
off of what we've seen, I mean, there's a city on the continent that none of us knew about 6 months ago.
Hey, just
Yes.
point us in the direction.
I mean, I always knew about it.
But regardless, the political and military status quo is shifting. I mean,
yeah,
just
that's fair.
this morning, one of your armies headed off to the southeast. I did have a chance to briefly speak to their leader. Something about
And
setting the path right and reclaiming what the Ganassi lost.
Ugh.
yeah, that's fair.
Seemed like a large portion of your white knights went with them.
White Knights?
Yeah,
It's
We don't have any
Get
knights, I
ready.
don't think.
You guys have the knights from Bresser.
Really?
did they go with them?
Seems
They
like
went with the spooky blue lady.
they did.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I knew I should have killed.
Hey, play nice.
Sorry.
Look, none of us like the spooky blue lady, okay?
But
like, They are trying to recover a city for the people that lived in the city, so
These are
don't
some of
trust
these are some of the situations that, should they go poorly, we will have you help us deal with. If you're interested in the job, that is. If not, I'm more than happy to let you retire and live out the rest of your lives. Leave political matters to those who are forced to deal
don't
with
say it. Okay, that's fine.
I mean,
If you want to become the Chancellor, Elliot, by all means, you can have it.
No. I just don't want you to call me an
I'll
idiot
go to the
again.
college.
All right, listen here. Just because you had private tutors your entire friggin' life. Oh, look at me, I'll go to a public institution.
I
Yeah,
would
whatever.
love to. I'd love to drink
Tutor.
instead of attending my classes, or even better, while attending my classes.
No.
Hey, I
You can
never
drink
drank
while
in
you go to
class.
class at school?
No, Newton. We don't do that.
He did it in
I
high
I
school.
learned that the hard way the first time.
I mean, Lula
You're not
would
allowed
kick
to
my
drink-
ass if I drank while we were training, so I don't.
You're
it's
not
a
allowed to
different
drink
world.
anything in the school? That might be an issue.
Are you sure?
I,
What? Alcohol. He is an
Oh.
alcoholic, isn't he?
He is. Basically,
Well, if
anything
you're not
that's
gonna let him
drinkable is
steal
alcohol.
anything, he's gotta cope somehow.
it's true.
Well, we'll save the stealing for the people we ask you to steal from, yes?
Can I steal from assholes at the school?
Well,
As long as I don't get
suppose
caught.
I suppose if somebody doesn't teach them a lesson, they'll end up like our father did. So yes,
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
just clear
Vigilante justice.
just clear it with my uncle first.
Okay.
He is a professor at the college.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
what's he teach?
Biology of magical creatures. Also,
Oh,
Flam,
just
thanks for the
one.
raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Ayo,
Hello,
it's
everyone.
Flam.
It's a flam, right?
Raiders.
No,
Yeah.
Only know
no.
her.
Oh my
I
god.
shouted out Flam so that she didn't have to shout out herself this time.
Nice.
That's so sick.
No, mine and Elliot's uncle teaches. Well, I suppose our uncle teaches the
Yep.
biology of magical creatures at the college.
Why didn't you
I don't
take
know
that?
if
Wouldn't that have been an easy A for you?
I did. You can only
Ah.
take it like 3 times.
Oh,
There are
that-
only 3 levels.
Wait, how many classes do you have to take to graduate school? College? Right,
Five
that's
or
what you
six.
call it, right?
5 or 6 a semester.
Holy shit, how many semesters do you have to do?
16.
Oh,
give or take.
it depends
That's a
on how many you
lot.
fail.
Whoa. You can have to retake, you have to take them multiple times sometimes?
If you don't
Jeez.
pass them, yes.
Whew.
Well,
Wow.
to be fair, the second time I took them wasn't because I failed. It was because I didn't want to get,
As
Now
far
I
as
understand
assigned to
why
a
you want to
battalion.
graduate so badly. That's
As
a
fun-
long time.
as fun as it is to hear you all have this conversation, you will have time to see it firsthand when you do get to the college.
True.
I mean, I guess I have some new magical shit that I can do. It'd probably be good to know how to like control it and stuff.
Hey,
Yeah, they can help with that. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited.
That guy come back. The potions professor. What's his name? Mal. Did he ever end up going back to a pod? You hear anything about that?
Why would I know? Why would I know about that?
I don't know. You're the chancellor. You know shit. I don't know.
I've been the
Maybe-
chancellor for
maybe-
approximately 24 hours, and in that time I've been living in this tent.
Well, has it been a good tent?
It's comfortable enough. It's not.
Is it
like
it's
trash?
not damp and dark.
It's true.
What about cold?
All right, and it's
No,
big.
it's-
Look at all this space in here.
Keep it particularly
It's
warm.
nice.
It has a whole cabinet of watered down drinks.
True. They really aren't any good. As Elliot puts down his glass.
No, they're particularly horrible, actually.
Wow,
it's not-
we really ruined this liquor
No
cabinet.
more
didn't we?
hats, chat. The headphones on the hats are starting to hurt my head.
That's how it be. Fine,
We,
Peachy. So be it.
If anybody
Oh,
else
wait.
redeems it, mods just refund the channel points.
No, I thought you
You
still
got
had
it,
the
boss.
pause. Now I'm disappointed.
Oh, it's kind of sad, isn't it?
So, do you accept? Is there something you'd like
Elliot
to
sort of
talk
looks
over?
to
I'm
the
sure we'll be
party.
here for the next few days.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, that.
We always think about it. even if we know our decision.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you. I'll see you in a
But I
few
really
days.
want
Then.
to go.
Perhaps,
I really
perhaps,
wanna
perhaps
go.
you stop by tomorrow night for dinner.
I'd love to. What's on the menu?
Or we could stop by tomorrow morning for dinner.
My my preferred meal has changed, so it's a little bit more red, a little bit less. Actually, come to think of it, it's about what Dad had when we were growing up.
Which is about what I eat now.
Perfect. They eat normal food, but yeah.
Yes. Well, we'll be having fish tomorrow night.
Oh, that's
great.
perfect.
I figured that's a
I was
nice-
gonna say no beef or steak, please.
No, I figured fish was a nice. I figured fish was a nice neutral way to accommodate everybody.
Yeah.
Anything you can hunt locally
I'm
is
sure.
okay.
I mean,
I'm sure Nom will get over the fact they're both scaled.
I eat literally anything.
it's like I would engage in cannibalism. You know?
In that case, I will see you all tomorrow night.
Sounds like a
see you
date. I mean, not.
Wow.
And that is where we are going to wrap up.
Which sounds like a date. I mean, not.
Thank you to everybody in chat who came and hung out with us. Thank you to all of our players. Remember, when we go out, you're going to tell them who you are and your favorite thing about the session. Thank you to Elliot Burning Oak, played by.
It is I, Isaac. And that is all the chat gets to know about me.
Whoa.
But my favorite part of the session was when I tried to dig a hole during a flood. 'Twas not my brightest moment.
You know, we've answered almost every other problem that we've ever encountered on the surface with go underground. So, like, I think that is a valid way to think.
And
It's kind of a habit now.
And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow, played by.
Hello, I am Rosie, one Rosie CS on the internet, and my favorite moment of the session was that last moment when Num said sounds like a date, but not.
And then we have Nomathan Dream Shadow, played by.
Me, Gentleman Ferret. My favorite part was Nom telling the story of his childhood as a horror story.
No, you mean Mon's childhood.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Totally
Mon's
not
childhood.
Nom's childhood.
And then, last but not least tonight, we have Newsen, played by.
It's me, the Sky Tea. Thank you guys for hanging out. I can't decide whether my favorite parts are just Nom's sudden decision to flirt with everybody.
Listen, PT's looking fine tonight. So
Stop being
any
horny on
excuse,
Maine.
any excuse to
Stop
flirt
it.
with PT is like.
Stop being
Yeah.
horny on Maine.
It's gotta be that, or just I also love playing out Newsen and Bathos' relationship, and the way it has grown from just I hate you to like no one can kill you but me. I think that is fun.
And as always, everybody, I'm PT, and I agree with Sky. My favorite part is always the Bathos-Newsen interactions, because it's like, how can we be as toxic as possible while also having a cordial conversation?
Yeah.
And making Elliot
And
incredibly
I
uncomfortable.
particularly loved that you should go live in a volcano comment,
Thank you.
because that was phenomenal.
I
All right.
really wanted to push the enthusiasm of that statement too. Yeah, you should go live in a volcano.
So good.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
My favorite
Alrighty,
part was
guys,
saying,
gals,
or
and
we
pals.
could come over in the morning for dinner.
alrighty,
Yes.
guys, gals, and pals. Thank you for joining us on the disaster tour this evening. I'm your guide PT. We're gonna be dropping you all off with Sensei Suplex, who's also playing some D&D. So please give, and their stream just went down, so we might not be. Please give them your attention. Send them fun messages in chat. For more information on when the next tour is, you can always check the Discord, which I just put in chat. I'm gonna find somebody just different to raid.
Also, don't forget we have Bits, Crits, and Halfwits merch now.
That's true.
We've got a shirt
Oh, wait.
available now on
Wait,
my
where?
website.
Oh
That's
my
like already a
God.
thing?
Yeah, it's live. It's live. I put it up.
Drop the
I
link.
put
Do
it.
you want to drop the link in chat, Sky?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat right now. I made it live for my Black Friday sale so that people could get it at 20% off
So
if they
true.
wanted to.
Get your bits,
God.
crits, and halfwits merch. Join the
Yeah.
join the halfwit army.
Also, speaking
Join-
of Black Friday, which leads to Christmas, I have a Christmas album coming out on December 10th.
So true.
I'm so
He
excited.
does. He does. All right,
It's
everybody. I'm gonna send everybody on over to Indoor Adventures instead. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Thanks for having a good time. Until we see you next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'm gonna leave that as vague as it is.
And
Bye,
stay
everyone.
cool. Find a pool.
They're gonna find a
And
pool.
swim.